Cancelled.
Don't remember doing this at all. I can only hold myself accountable.
Cancelled.
I object! Look how good my life is.
So what else? Cancel me.
Tana Mongeau is cancelled.
Hello and welcome back to the Cancelled Podcast.
Are we going?
Yeah.
Is it live?
Yeah.
All right.
There we go.
Yeah. Round of applause, guys.
So today we have two of my favorite people. Not that if they were ever asked their favorite people, they would say me. But I love them more than anything. Zane and Heath.
Woo!
Hello, Zane and Heath.
Thanks for having us.
I know, we're here. It's very surprising.
I'm so excited. You guys were my dream guests. Every week
really?
I go, where's Zane and Heath? Please, can we have Zane and Heath?
We got a lot to live up to.
She gave me, so this week, Matt King actually DM'd me, and I was just shocked in general to see Matt King DM me because it's been some years since I got like a Matt King slide in. Here I am thinking he like wants anything from me or anything to do with me. Totally not. And he's like, will you please come surprise Zane and Heath for their 100th episode? My first thought is just like, okay, so like Stassi's busy, like, you know, like anyone good is busy.
I'm sure they hit up the whole list and nobody responded except for you.
I was 25th on the list of people.
To your credit, you were the only one that fucking came through and showed up.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because other people like
She showed up.
like
Huge
I don't know,
props
like
to
for
you.
me, I'm like, oh my god, Zane, you want me on their podcast clout. Like your other people are your friends are probably just like, like I'm out of town or whatever. But I
Yeah.
was so stoked, and just like the clout of that, it's your 100th episode.
Yeah,
It was a big to do.
congratulations.
Thank you.
That's a lot. What is this, episode 11? And we're burnout.
You're almost there.
And it was really nice too because we didn't really plan anything. So
No,
we're like,
we weren't expecting it at all. So like you just like showed up and we're like, oh shit, hell yeah.
But I felt so bad at the same time because it's like their 100th episode celebrating all their success, and like here Tana comes in to talk about like
worst
sucking
person
dick.
in the world.
Yeah,
Five, oh,
like,
just
but-
barging in.
terrible. That made me really feel fat.
That's what you say if somebody's
That's a
fat?
bad joke.
No, well, our
Oh, I
friend,
thought that was just like
Like-
somebody like coming in like unexpected.
Like the world's
Right.
moving every time.
No,
Just takes a step.
our friend
That's
group
not
has
what I
a
meant.
full bit. Like Amari, like whenever I'm like walking fat upstairs and you can like hear me, like that's what we say. Like
That's
fee fi
funny.
I have a
fum.
specific walk too. Everybody can hear me all the time when I'm in the house.
He's got heavy feet.
I know.
Right?
No, it's
No.
my body that it's on top of.
I don't think so.
But we are. So they're only. I mean, I guess you could say. I was gonna say you're only doing this as a favor to me because I did your episode.
100%.
But also, like, you didn't even know I was gonna do your episode, so
No.
it's like the fact that you guys showed up, that you pulled a me, you bailed. Though I was so excited for that we were gonna do it Friday, and then they couldn't. But I was just so. I love when other people have to move appointments because I do
You
that
feel
all.
like, yeah.
Appointments.
Like I'm like, yes, they're here.
I looked at Heath like an hour before we left and I was like, hey, should we just pull a Tana and just not show up?
Or like
Well,
come
that
3 hours
morning,
late.
the whole, like, literally the entire morning, Zane was just like this. Ooh.
What was wrong with you?
And I was like, you okay?
I
and he's
sleep
like,
wrong
I
all the
pulled
time.
my neck
Too.
the whole day. He was just like this.
just like see.
Because it kept hitting a nerve and then my whole body would shake like that.
I have really bad
And-
scoliosis and back and neck problems. How old were you when that started happening to you?
Me?
Yeah.
It probably started like 2-3 years ago.
How old are you
everything
right
just
now?
started hurting. I'm
You probably
28
have
now.
Lyme disease.
Damn.
Lyme disease? I heard that's really bad.
She just thinks she has it right now, so she's projecting
No,
it
I
onto
know
everyone
that I
else.
have it, and she is
You really think so?
gaslighting me.
She's
You really-
WebMDing. Guys, she's
yeah,
she's
I'm
Google
WebMDing,
diagnosing.
but I got bit by a tick in Hawaii,
It's
and I felt
literally
like
the
shit
scariest
ever
thing.
since.
Oh, hold on, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
and I-
that's something you should really. Like,
I know,
That's
an at-home
look
Lyme
at- get
test.
looked at. Yeah,
I
you're
had
like,
a,
shit,
I had a
actually
horror
got
story at the
fucking Lyme
emergency room the
disease.
other day, but I had made the biggest scene ever. But I had to order an at-home like test because
Like, an
apparently it's not
at-home
easy to get Lyme
disease.
tested. No, because I know that I have it, and everyone's gaslighting me, making me feel crazy. But I literally, my whole body's like blistering. I don't know where I felt like
We all just
How
scoot
long
over
ago
an inch.
did you get bit by the tick?
3 months ago, whenever her birthday was. When's her
like,
birthday?
this
Do
is
you
also
feel
an
like
imaginary
super
tick.
lethargic?
Yes, I yesterday, literally, I woke up in the morning and I never got out of bed the whole day. Slept all through the day. Slept all through the night. I literally woke up to come to this podcast. I'm like,
Oh, that's
It's so
that's
scary. One tiny little tick could take you out for life, and you got Lyme disease.
I'm so
And it's a
convinced.
fucking tick. It's
that or
this
I'm
fucking
depressed.
big.
I'm like, can't figure
Is
it
it a
out.
disease that lives in them, or because they're like picking out like?
I don't know what it is.
Not
They just
all
carry
ticks. I
it.
think it's
Yeah.
some. I thought I had Lyme for a second too, so it is unfair of me to like gaslight you because I had the same scare.
Yeah,
so
but it's
I've
like-
heard the word gaslighting 8 times already.
Yeah.
in the last
I know.
30
I'm sorry.
seconds.
It's like my new word. I'm like abusing
I'm just
it.
gonna start throwing that word out there. Too,
I literally
out of
still
nowhere.
don't think I know what it means. I've heard 5 different definitions.
That's because you're in a
and
healthy
She
relationship.
loves to, yeah, honestly, I think that probably is it. She loves to use it, and she taught it to me. So could you define it for
Well, it
us?
went
When you
viral.
get your order wrong, you think that's gaslighting.
No, fully. I'm at like Wendy's. It's like the wrong order. I'm like, you are fucking gaslighting me.
flooring it at a green light. Gaslighting.
It's ridiculous. Yeah, it's really just a form of like manipulation and like projecting onto someone else. You know, like when like a girl to a guy is like, let's say you like cheated on her, you know, and she's like, you cheated on me. And he's like, well, I cheated because you're there. Like gaslighting is just like a
okay.
Yeah,
So
you know,
I think you seem like you're crazy. That's the difference,
making you
right?
feel crazy.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I thought it was like if we get into an argument and then I start. That's it. And then I start raising my voice and getting like more and more aggressive and mad. So then you match my energy and you start yelling and then I dial it completely back and I'm like, okay, you don't need to yell, like calm down.
That
like,
is kind of
That's
That
a form
is.
of it, I think.
yeah, like
Okay.
it's more of a
Yeah.
general statement. That would be kind of a form of gaslighting. I do that though. Shit, I'll like be
you
screaming.
get people going and then you like dial it back and then you're like, okay, why are you
Why
being
are
so...
you yelling?
Yeah, like
Okay,
I don't
you
know
literally
why.
need to calm down
It's not
right
that
now
big of a
because
deal.
like your energy is like way too much.
Yeah, Matt constantly tells me that I gaslight him, but like I really.
Oh
don't
my god,
think
I
do.
believe him though. Like,
He's one that thinks everything is gaslighting too.
Oh
Like,
my
any problem,
God.
you're
Yeah.
gaslighting me.
No, girl, I hear it 25 times a day.
Oh my, I'd be saying it about everyone. I can't even deal. I think my boyfriend's currently gaslighting me, so stay tuned for that. I
What
can't
like
even deal.
this is such a new. What do people call this shit like before a year ago?
I think
Manipulating.
I don't know
manipulating,
that
yeah.
there wasn't.
Manipulating.
I don't know. I learn words every day that I'm like, what would I have ever done without that one?
How did we live without it?
I mean, when Hunter used to gaslight me, I would just say you're Ted Bundying me, and then I like learned.
I think that's a little different.
Yeah, that's.
Definitely no. I'm like literally a
Over-exaggerating.
psychopath. Like figure it out. Definitely. So
I'm
today.
having the nervous hangy, so I'm gonna take a shot. Is that fine?
Okay, I thought we were
I
just
would
gonna say
actually
nervous
also like to
shakes
take a
for
shot.
being on this
Both
podcast.
You
things.
got a hangover?
A little bit. Like I didn't drink. I think it's just like the.
No, I'm I'm wildly hungover
It's the
today.
wine.
Zane and
I
I
think
were
I'm
at
just
the.
addicted.
Oh, you got him a Zane size.
What the fuck? As in, like he could drink
Yeah,
the
it's
whole
his personal
thing.
bottle.
100%. Zane and I were at the
Oh,
same
fuck.
club last night, and then we missed each other. I don't even know.
You were
But
never there. Or you
I
were
was
never there when I was there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We missed each other. But you text me at like 1 a.m. and you were like, "Let's go out so we can have something to talk about on the podcast." I go, podcast.
Oh, that's
I
how
had no-
you. That's how you knew it was
Yeah,
today.
I had no
Oh,
idea we
thank
were
God I
doing
said
this
that
today.
then.
She doesn't read the
for
group
real.
chat. I was all excited.
But it's good that we didn't see each other because I actually really wanted to go home. I don't know why I
No,
said that.
last night was
honestly.
absolutely whack too. I'm like very happy that we didn't like try to send it all night. 'Cause there was just
Everything
any-
like just that. There's nothing to do in the city anymore.
I
Like,
know.
It's so fucking boring.
Going out used to be so fun, and now I
Yeah.
feel like even just like when I go out with like you and David and shit, it's like so Saddle Ranch or should we fuck ourselves? Like
Yeah.
there's nothing else to do.
Yeah, I was telling Heath like I think it's time to move. It's time to like go to.
I know it's bad when we have like friends and family come into town and they're like, what should we do? Let's go out tonight. Like, where do you go? And I'm like,
Not
Like you don't want to bring them to like Bootsy Bellows. You don't want to bring them
No.
anywhere we go. Like
It's all,
it's
because it's not a fun place.
Yeah,
And it's
it's
just-
lost its like sparkle. I feel like when everyone first gets here, even for the first like few years, you're like excited by everything. You're
Right.
like, this
Oh, yeah,
is
like
fun.
hype.
You want to try new things, but now it's like exhausting. You're like, oh god, I don't want to
Even
go.
these TikTokers that just moved here, I feel like they're already bored.
100%.
I think they hit every single place multiple times more than we ever have. In
they
the
also got
past 7
given
years.
everything you could possibly imagine or
Yeah.
want in this life
That's
so
true.
quickly.
Yeah, so now
That's
they're
so
like, well,
overclouded.
shit.
That is the truest thing that I've ever heard because I feel like I had years of immense struggle in the beginning of my internet fame. You know, where I'm like outside of a
Yeah.
club, like who do I have to show my
I know
tits
we saw
to
it.
get
We
into?
saw those videos in the
The
hotel rooms.
struggle.
Oh yeah, you
the
saw
struggle.
it.
Yeah, I saw it. We all saw you struggle.
You just had videos in hotel rooms, and I thought of like 8 different things. I like don't even know which one I did wrong.
Uh-huh.
But I mean, like the TikTokers just moved here and like fucking, they're killing it immediately. That's actually one of the things I wanted to talk to you guys about. I'm jumping ahead, but I mean, like you guys, you know that I didn't know this about you until today, though.
What?
I mean, I don't mean this in a cunt way. I mean, but who cares? We're like mean to
we
each
go.
other, so
Here
who
we
cares?
go.
But I mean, I always thought that your fame like directly came from David, like as in just like you were his.
I feel this.
It definitely elevated it by a lot.
But I didn't
Yeah.
know you did Vine, like
Oh, yeah.
without
That's
him.
hurtful.
For so
I
You
knew.
didn't know that?
Thank you.
I mean, I met them as like my blackout friends. Like she's disappointed in me. She loves you
I
guys.
am.
Sorry.
I
that
really
was bad.
am.
I'm trying to. I don't even remember the first time I met you. Like I can't like put an
Yeah,
image in my
sure.
head. First time I met you.
I don't know the first time.
Probably VidCon or something.
No, I don't know. I feel like it was like a weird, like just somewhere. I really don't know.
I don't remember either.
I don't know. But I mean, like, does you ever think about the difference in the way that you came up versus the people now? Is it interesting to you?
I mean, yeah, it's very interesting. I mean, obviously we see TikTokers blowing up. They're like, it's happening so quick and, but like at the same time, we can't complain because TikTok is a completely different platform. The way people blow up on there is.
I'm honestly
And the
excited.
generations just so different.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm excited for them, but at the same time, like I feel bad.
Yeah.
Like being given all that at once at such a young
Sensory
age.
overload.
Like I know how I felt
100%.
like moving out here at like 21 and like doing decent, you know?
Yeah.
And like how that made me feel.
Like we're living paycheck to paycheck for the first like year and a half, 2 years.
100%.
Like,
Like,
We still had like it was still a lot of fun.
Yeah, like we did well. Like we, you know, obviously didn't have like crazy money or everything, and like we were, you know, being frugal, but like we still
kinda,
like
like,
felt kind
coming
of
up
like, even like as little as we were, like we kind of felt like we were the shit. You know what I mean? Like it was like a good like feeling, you know?
Yeah.
Like we thought like we special, I guess, because we like came into this and it was like exciting.
yeah.
So I couldn't imagine.
And I think
like,
it's how we started too. It was like really organic.
Yeah.
It was like we just wanted to do it for fun.
So I couldn't imagine having like
It all
literally
overnight.
50 times the following as we had back then,
Yeah.
and literally
Overnight.
infinite money and fame.
Yeah.
I feel like that's
And
the
being
problem.
like 16, 17, 18. I literally, I don't know what would happen.
And you thought like the paparazzi pictures being taken, you didn't think that was really it because like, you know, anybody can get paparazzi pictures.
relate.
But like just seeing them all of a sudden in Vogue shit and
Yeah.
Louis Vuitton and they're all
crazy.
with these like when you, like seeing that I'm like, whoa, okay, they're being taken seriously.
I'm honestly
Yeah.
more
It's
concerned that you
traditional.
just said Louis Vuitton
Louis,
all right.
what is
with a
it?
B.
Louis Vuitton. Did I
No,
not-
but I
got
get what
it.
you're saying
whatever.
completely.
Well, you
like,
know what I mean.
Like
the
no, like,
rich brand, high-end brands.
and just like shit that we would work for like I guess years to like just it all happen.
Well, let's be honest, we'll never get that.
Yeah, like I'm acting
Something
like
we'll
I could
never
work
do.
for 10 years and ever be in Louis Vuitton.
No
they're like
way.
gonna pay me to not wear their shit. You know what I mean? Like 100%. Like yeah.
Well, you thought I'd be
But-
part of the Husky collection.
What is that?
That's the size pants I wore as I was a kid.
No, we
growing
just
up.
wouldn't be able to fit in anything
There's
that
always-
any of those brands.
Oh,
would-
I'm
would
thinking like
put out.
14 Husky. That was me.
Do you guys remember that just made me think because you were saying like, you know, like you felt like the shit. Do you remember the first moment where you felt like, oh, I'm fucking famous, or like a defining moment? That's my favorite question to ask people. I'm
I
obsessed
still
with-
haven't had like something like where I'm like, I'm fucking famous.
I don't think like that.
There's been
But
like,
you know, something crazy like this doesn't happen to regular people, like this, or not the regular. That sounds so wrong, but you know what I mean. Like this is not. This is an anomaly. This is abnormal. Oh,
Right.
this is really something.
I think probably when we were in Florida and like people would recognize us in the mall, like that to me was like, holy
Yeah.
shit, like people like like you see numbers on a screen, right?
Yeah,
and
but
you're
it
like
doesn't matter.
50,000 followers. You're like, okay. And then when one of those people is like, oh my God, you're so and so. You're like, oh wow, these people are real. Like they actually
yeah.
do.
Here's a
Yeah.
fun one. This one just popped in my head. Another moment that Heath and I really like sat there and we're like, holy shit, this is insane. Is when we got that opportunity to do vines with that like the Chris Mintz-Plasse from Superbad.
Oh yeah.
We did like a whole
Oh,
vine.
that's right.
It was like 4 vines and it was like it was horror themed because like,
Yeah.
we were in October and they had this like campaign where
That was pretty surreal.
yeah, we got to like act out like a horror vine scenes with the guy from Superbad,
Yeah.
and that was really cool. We got to go to his house. That was the first time we found out that not all celebrities live in big
Yeah.
gated
Oh, like a
mansions.
normal
People live in
house.
like normal neighborhoods and normal houses.
Yeah,
that
that's
was
so true.
That was really fun.
And
to,
he
like,
was so
find out.
sweet to us.
That's
Yeah.
always the crazy shit to me is it's not even really like the actual like you said like the paparazzi moments. It's like when you meet someone you grew up watching or like
Yeah.
someone like
Yeah.
nuts. I remember. Do you know the Bling Ring? Do you know what that's about?
Yeah,
Like
Oh, where they would come in and steal the clothes
Yeah.
or something?
that's a good movie.
But
by
I
the way.
grew
So
up. I grew up
inspirational.
like I was such a Paris Hilton, like Lindsay Lohan, like type of stan. So like when Paris Hilton got robbed, I was obsessed with it. You know, like who did this? Why? And when she,
Would you have done that? If,
Yes.
Like, you
Yes.
you would have been part of the
100%.
posse. Like
I mean, I did bad shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like I think that if my friends were like, listen, like we could rob these celebrities, like
you would do it.
you know, now I wouldn't. I know it's wrong now.
That'd be such a crazy story if you like robbed from Paris like years ago and then
And now she's like your
my
mentor and
God.
you're just
I know.
Like,
I'm
that's
just
a-
in
that's
her
a
house,
movie.
like having dinner. I'm like, I
You're
robbed
like,
you once.
Does this look familiar?
You
Dress
start-
that
you
you
start
wore
with,
She's like,
10
how'd you
years
know
ago.
where the bathroom was?
No, yeah, fully, yeah. So when I met the Bling Ring bitch, I was like freaking out. She has a podcast now. She got out of jail and she's like sober.
Oh wait, what's
Yeah,
her
she
name?
was like-
Girl, Alexis Nyers.
She was like
And
addicted
now she's
to
what, an
drugs
icon
and
or
then-
something? And
I mean, she just like she really like turned over a new leaf. Like she was like addicted to heroin, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Oh,
heroin
shit.
crazy.
And she was
shit,
like she was just really like
but then she started like what are they called? I can't even think. Rehabs. I can't even think of the fucking name. That's how it gets.
Rehabilitation.
Hey,
She started
I'm like,
rehabilitation.
bug her up a lot.
Rehabilitation centers and shit, and like married a rich guy, and like they were like super like wholesome and shit. And I like met her, and I was like, I loved you when you were a robber. So it's awesome to see you come this far.
I'm
But
like,
it was.
I hope Paris isn't listening. Fuck.
I know it's wrong. I didn't love that she robbed Paris. I obviously loved Paris. Like okay.
I get what
moving
you're
on.
saying.
Oh, dude, you look great on that monitor. Wow.
Oh my god, Zane! I think that's the first compliment you've ever
That
given.
is
But
the
I
first
wish you didn't
compliment.
give it to her because she wasn't even looking yet.
You've seen on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
Couch couple.
Yes,
Couch
guy.
Couch guy.
If you guys don't know, Brooke, I think you'd be the best at explaining this if you want to take it away.
Basically, what had happened was
might just wanna drink.
this girl posts a TikTok, very innocent TikTok, great sound, just like supposed to be a wholesome vibe. She's walking into an apartment. It's her long distance boyfriend that she's surprising in another state. She walks in, he's on the couch, 3 girls next to him, phone. Who knows where the fucking phone was? Okay.
He doesn't stand up.
They
He's
had
not
each other's
excited.
phones. It looked like they had each other's phones.
No. Like she was surprising him. Like let's say your boyfriend's in college and you're like gonna go surprise him.
Yeah.
And it's like the sentimental sound, like just like that. Like it's like all loving. Yeah,
She's bouncing
exactly.
in.
Exactly. And so she's like trying to make this sentimental video of her pulling up and surprising him. And then he
Yeah.
doesn't get off the couch. He's not excited. He's with 3 bitches. They're
He's
like,
very, like,
laughing to
oh.
themselves. Like,
Uh-huh.
and so it's gone so viral. The most viral I've really seen. I'm holding 2 Trulies. I need
It's
to
I
okay.
checked-
Nobody's
I
judging.
checked
And
today.
what made it so weird is that everybody was just so quiet.
That's the thing. The
vibe
girl
wasn't there.
next to her
Yeah.
was literally, or she didn't even. She literally is just.
Wait,
I'm
has
like-
anybody asked them to post that with the original sound?
No.
That would probably answer a lot of questions.
No, but they're
She
fighting
wouldn't
for their
dare.
lives.
That girl is literally.
They're fighting for their
Yeah,
lives.
I
Like
I feel bad they're getting torn apart. Like, if he was or wasn't, like, still.
You know,
Okay.
that's gonna
so
stink. It's gonna stink
bad.
up the relationship. If they,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
if they,
Keith,
like-
talk to me though. Mariah's in another country.
Right.
And she's been there for, I'm trying to relate this to your
Yeah.
life, okay? And she's been there for months, right?
Mm-hmm.
You guys can't see each other, you're working, whatever. And she thinks you can't come see her. But you're like, I'm gonna surprise my girl. Let's do it for a vlog. I'm so excited. I'm gonna surprise her.
Yeah.
And so you get where she is. You fly in. It's like a long flight. You know, you have your suitcase.
Right.
And you pull up with your suitcase.
I'm excited,
and you
thinking I'm
walk
gonna get the
in,
best reaction.
Right.
And she does this.
and she's on a couch with 3 guys, and they're
And then-
laughing.
She tosses
and
her
they're-
phone behind
they're-
her.
Yeah,
And
they hand her her phone.
And the first thing she does is go and grab the phone from back
from
here.
one of the guys.
Hold it.
No, the guy.
Yeah.
She grabs her phone from
It'd be
another
fucking
guy.
done.
Yeah, like you'd be sick, right?
If you're not up in 2 seconds, jumping, screaming, and like
Dude, and that's the
freaking
other
out to
thing.
see
I'm not covering the guy. Or I'm not protecting the guy. But like there
Fucking
are videos where when they get surprised, they're in shock, so they just sit there for 5 seconds.
But she
and then
sucks.
get
She's
up.
like,
Yeah,
like
I
you know, like
yeah.
But I think the way he handed the girl the phone back, it was
Yeah.
just so sneakily where he could have just been like that and then get up, but he like went like that.
Right.
he
It
also
was
has
just
short
shady.
hair, and he had a hair
Yes.
tie on his wrist.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
I didn't see
I've
that
seen
one.
like
Come on.
multiple like breaking it down, like slow mo zooming in, showing like different things.
It's so crazy, and I do feel bad for them. But honestly, my immediate reaction, I started to question myself because my immediate reaction was kind of what you're saying. I was like, oh well, you know what? Like there could be a lot of things, and then I was like, oh wait, I am equally delusional. I would 100% like be on
But
the
it
guy's
goes
side
viral
because
on-
every guy ever has. Yeah,
But it goes viral, and 30 million people are telling you how whack it is. You're gonna fight for your life, or
No.
you're gonna be like,
listen.
It was a bad setup. I mean,
I know, I get what you're saying.
It was really bad.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Because I don't know how I would react. I feel like pressured in situations like that where I'm like, oh, like I'm supposed to react a certain way. I like get embarrassed. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah, and if I really love someone, I might fight for my life too. I used to do that shit with Jake Paul all the time. I'm like, he's not cheating. He's just having fun
yeah,
with his dick in her mouth.
That's the thing.
Like,
I'm the
you know?
queen of defending somebody who doesn't deserve it. So I'm like, I feel for you. What's her name? Lauren, we're looking out for you. I love you.
I do have an update on the story because they just posted it yesterday. The 2 girls that were next to him on that couch made a TikTok.
Oh,
And
Yeah, I saw that.
I saw it like quickly. They posted it. It only had like 1,000 likes. So I'm like, oh, I'm getting this shit.
Hot.
Oh
Right.
my
I'm
God.
the first people to see this. And they were saying how, guys, I know this has been a crazy few days. Trust me, on our end, we're laughing too. We just can't believe how out of
Out of context.
that the whole video got. And but no, look, we both knew that she was coming. We didn't want to like stand up and freak out because we wanted to give him the moment or give her the moment.
so they were in on the surprise.
They were in on the surprise too, apparently.
I guess, but it's
See,
also
things
like,
do happen like that on the internet, though. It's like where someone will say one thing and everyone runs with it.
Yeah.
Like they like.
I don't know. I told my boyfriend straight up, if I showed up somewhere to surprise you and you're on the couch with 3 bitches and you don't
Yeah.
even stand up excited, I'm literally gonna fuck your dad and your dad's best friend and your brother and everyone
Yeah.
you know. Like I would just be so fucking.
That's a
angry.
little excessive.
I think
I'm like, meet
My
my friend, Tana
friend.
Mongeau.
the audio will help a lot because
Yeah.
you'll hear people's voices when she comes in and she's not supposed to be in there. You'll hear people's reactions
Right.
in
That's
a very
smart.
negative way.
We're giving you a tip, girl. If
Yeah.
you're gonna keep finding real life, maybe
Post the original audio. Trust me, all questions will be answered.
I'm gonna be, the
we hear
HUD
that.
didn't even look that good.
That's what I'm saying, and it's also like, dude, she's trying to claim that all the girls on the couch were her friends, but even if my friends were in on it, Brooke, I would expect you to like if I haven't seen you
I'd
in
be like-
months, you'd be like, you'd get up, you'd be excited, you wouldn't be like, oh shit, on your phone, like laughing, awkward, like.
Yeah.
I agree. It was the side. The girl's like,
I'm not gonna.
It was the little subtle scoot over too.
They
Agreed.
all did that. All three of them. They were like,
I'm not gonna lie. It looked like that was his little sister when she walked in with that backpack. They didn't even look
She
like a
bounced in.
couple to me.
Yeah.
Like because at first when this went viral, I thought it was staged. I thought it was like a staged thing that they were trying to make go viral and make it look like this fake thing.
Damn,
But-
that's smart. I'm noting that one.
Yeah.
it is
Fake
fun though to
surprise.
see all the like reaction or like the like recreations, like
Yes,
everybody's
they're so
own
good.
take on it.
I
want
wanna
to
do that today with
funniest
y'all.
videos. It's hysterical.
Someone even did it
gotta
on
see.
Club Penguin.
Yeah.
They did it on Club Penguin, like they did a aerial.
Stop. I'm real.
of the penguin coming
I'm
in.
so obsessed with
was
Club
really
Penguin
good.
again. They like re-brought it back. I've been like playing it. It's literally so fun. This is not sponsored.
Yeah,
but
why do you play that game?
It's so.
it's not even real
fun.
Club Penguin either. It's like the like Club Penguin's like.
That was for like young kids to like chat.
It's because I'm 5.
I
in
would
my
get
brain.
banned every
that
time
what
I
it
tried
was?
to get on Club Penguin.
so
Is it because you like do you type like you try to name your penguins like PEN1S and then it'll like block
Yeah.
that?
Oh yeah. But there's like
Something along
games in
those
it.
lines.
It's so fun. I'm literally obsessed.
Is it actually fun or are you just on it because it's like
It's
this-
nostalgic,
nostalgic
so it's
fun.
cool.
Got
But
it.
no, but the game. Like, but also I have a pea brain, so like maybe I'm having way too
Oh,
much.
it's like
fucking
it's the only
fun.
thing you can understand.
She's like she's so stimulated. She's like, oh my god, I just bought a new house.
I'm like my new
her
igloo.
brain is
Like, I'm
just-
so excited.
It's like
It's the most I've seen her
whack-a-mole
focus
game.
on
She's just
anything in years. Can I tell you something about
I think
Tana?
they're so good.
Right now, she's settled on gluten intolerant. She's literally. I've seen her literally neck like chips and guac, pizza, burgers, everything.
fully.
Never had a gluten intolerant. And then one day
No, my
she'll
f-
eat like a chip and she'll be like, "Oh my god, look at my like I can't believe this has happened
Look
to
at
me."
this chip did to me.
You
For
know,
a fact-
so many brands have been using gluten. They put gluten free on their shit.
Yeah.
It's literally lies. It's there's never gluten in there.
Oh, I'm fucked.
Have you
Right.
seen vodka? They put gluten free vodka. There's no gluten
Like, there's
in
no
vodka.
gluten in
I
But-
actually just had a drink
Wait.
like that last night at Bryce's. They all said gluten free, and I was like, "Look, see, I'm being gluten free."
Well,
It's
yeah,
like a
they're-
fucking
I
self.
mean,
No,
they're
vodka-
selling it to people.
They're putting it. They're putting it on stuff that like it doesn't even make sense.
Like
It would be
rice, like gluten-free rice, and it's like rice would never had gluten.
like water.
Oh, hold on, wait.
It's like yeah,
Rice doesn't.
Rice
rice
is a
doesn't have
grain.
gluten.
It doesn't contain
it doesn't
wheat.
have gluten.
What's gluten?
Wheat.
Yeah.
Like bread,
Wheat.
wheat. I don't even know.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
definitely for a fat gluten intolerant, but like I can normally eat it and be
What?
chill.
I'm sitting here explaining what's in gluten, what's not gluten, but like, I don't even know what gluten is. I'm a fucking
No,
idiot.
gluten is
You're a
wheat.
fraud, kid.
I'm a
You're a
scam artist.
fraud. Do you do that too? Like Mariah does the New York. Like you just, you know how you
Oh
New
yeah,
York accent.
that's
I
it
love
rubs
her.
off on me every once in a while.
I wish Mariah came.
I'm the
literally
biggest
love her.
Mariah stan of all time. I'm obsessed with her. I
She's
love her. I
literally
used to
the
dance with
best.
her.
I bet I'm a bigger stan.
That's
Aw.
okay. I'm the
Oh,
second
shut
biggest
up.
Mariah stan of all
Yeah,
time.
God, don't be cute for 30
Yeah,
seconds. We get it.
She's the
Christ.
fucking best.
She
She-
really,
if you
really
don't marry
is.
that-
Do you
well,
have
of course you
Mariah have
will.
a gun to his butt?
Are you? Brooke just said if you don't marry that girl. We talked about this on your podcast the other day. I was like, are you coming in her? Is she ever gonna get pregnant? I just went
Why
bold
would
with
she
it.
say
The
that?
question she asked.
I-
How you guys been?
Oh, I was fucked up.
Did you nut inside?
At this point, I was fucked up on my medication. So I was sitting there. I don't even know if I heard that right or not. I was sitting there like, oh,
Oh, no.
God, I need it.
I'm making shit up in my head right now.
I've been trying this medication called hydroxycone. Hydroxycone.
For what?
Something like that for anxiety. But
Really?
all it did was cause more anxiety.
Well,
Oh my
he's-
God,
he's
let
also-
me know what works, baby
He's
girl.
drinking on it, so.
Well, I mistakenly drank. I took it and forgot I took it and drank like 3 happy
Did you
hours.
take it today?
No.
That happy
No,
hour.
I'm not
Fuck,
taking
he
it
got it in
anymore.
there. Do you plan on ever proposing to Mariah? Like when
course
are
he
you
does.
guys gonna
Probably.
get married? When?
I don't know.
He can't tell us
That's part of
when.
the surprise.
When? Like
That's
I
for
want to know
fun.
so bad. I just oh
She's
my
gonna
God.
be the best. Oh, that's
Literally.
you guys are like my favorite
Dude,
couple ever.
I'm at their fucking house the other day. I go in the bathroom and I swear to God, there's like poopery, mints, like facial wipes, like
Duh.
like no, but I'm talking like 8 books like stacked to read. Like their whole house is just so perfect. And of course, I'm just under the impression that no one can do anything themselves
Well,
because
there's
I'm
a
fully
chalupa
incapable.
on her fucking pillowcase. I'm like, oh my god,
Yeah,
this
no, I'm
woman.
disgusting, fully.
Yeah,
And-
we're very domesticated.
No, and I walk in and Mariah's like, yeah, I do it all. I'm just like, God damn, imagine having that.
She has more energy, I think, than I've ever seen in a human being in my
Yeah.
entire life. That like is what really gets me. I'm like, she wakes up. She like
You know
has
why
a
she has
normal
energy?
day.
Because pasta and bread gives her energy. That's actually
That's all she
her,
eats.
that's her healthy food.
It's all she eats.
Like, you see how when she looked at the abs that she has? I think it's a
Literally,
pasta bread.
It doesn't make sense.
And she's like the best dancer ever. It's like she like that's such a workout. Like she kills that shit.
And she's a good editor.
She's losing weight and I'm gaining weight eating the same thing with her.
And she loves
The only thing that's really not working out for us right now. I'll be like, what do you want to eat? She's like, pasta, pizza.
Yeah, oh my God, I want that so bad right now. That's why I'm so starving. I can't even deal.
We have a friend like that. Like, she can eat anything that she wants, and I'll just go with her and I eat. And I'm like that friend who's like, okay, well, if my friend's eating it, I can eat it too.
Ridiculous.
Baby, it doesn't work that way.
It really fucking.
Me and Matt
All of
are
a sudden-
like that. Matt like will order McDonald's at like 11 in the morning. And
He stays ordering like fast food hamburgers.
that's all.
You would think, you know what? I would think that he was
Yeah.
like not above that, but I feel
I
like
would
he's so
so-
smart that I would
Yeah.
feel like he would like,
Yeah,
he'd be like,
you
oh my
would
God,
think.
that
And
stuff
Matt's
is
a
frying your
little-
brain.
Matt's a little, like a little elitist vibe. Like I would expect him to be like, I eat kale for my brain. Like,
Yeah,
Exactly.
I would like, you
Yeah.
guys are eating McDonald's. That's what I
That's
picture from him.
poison.
Yeah, well,
But like he
exactly.
knows that food doesn't affect him, so he's just like, oh, I'm just gonna eat this all the time because it doesn't make
No,
me.
that's honestly.
So would I. If I
amazing.
knew I could have a Big Mac and not look like, well, don't say that.
Yeah, me too.
What's like if there was one thing that you could pick that like that's unhealthy but it would be healthy
Bread.
that you could like eat and it wouldn't like affect you at all?
Just
bread.
Taco Bell.
Alcohol.
No,
Alcohol?
like a
Well,
like a
because
food,
that's like the only
Oh, then
thing.
bread.
Like
carbs.
like a
Bread.
Whopper or like a
Chalupa
Chalupa
a
crunch
certain
or whatever.
food.
they-
Hot
got it.
Cheetos.
Pad Thai. Because Pad Thai
I'm
is like peanut butter or something.
Peanut
And it's my
sauce?
favorite food.
It tastes like peanut.
She's like has peanuts in it.
No, it has peanut butter.
Yeah, the peanut sauce.
Pad Thai, and every like dish of Pad Thai is like 3,000 calories, and I eat it like every day.
Oh, pizza. Because I swear I want to order pizza every other night.
But
like,
do you
if I
think
could
pizza's
eat
so
it, I'd eat
pizza's
it
like
every other
pizza's? I mean, it's bad for you, but it's not like so calorie dense that it's like.
night. I thought it is.
I mean,
No?
a slice of pizza is like.
Well, I eat
300
a
calories.
whole box.
It's not
Okay.
I don't eat like a couple slices. Ordered Domino's and pizza because I was so bored and wanted to see which pizza was better. Like I
Domino's. Are you kidding? That's not a question.
No, but I ate both. I ate both boxes, and
it wasn't just one slice of each and be like, I know the winner.
Yeah,
You were like, you were really doing research. She was
Yeah.
like, check this one out.
it was like a really depressing.
The
The
next
night.
answer is
Yeah.
Domino's. I could have told you before you
Yeah,
ordered.
Domino's completely.
If I like,
Killed it.
if I was
Domino's
on
is the
death
number
row,
one. I like Papa John's.
Wait, that's a really great question. That's my
Wait,
favorite
Papa John's
question.
isn't even here anymore.
Yeah,
Who's
there is.
Papa John?
There's no way. I mean,
Domino's is so much better than
I haven't
Papa
seen
John's.
You think
Papa
so?
John's.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
To me, Domino's is a little too greasy. Like when you eat the crust, you feel like kind of.
Oh, but I love that shit.
Ooh.
I've
Fuck
never.
me up.
This is my like big flex in life. I think I
My
grew
big
up.
flicks.
I'm not kidding. I grew up. My mom let me eat what my like grandparents do. Let me eat anything I wanted. So I don't ever feel sick from food. So
Me
I'll never.
either.
I'll never eat
At
Taco Bell and
all.
I'll be like, ugh, like that made me feel bad. Like no.
No, like 100.
Nope.
The other day, I literally had CPK, KFC, Five Guys, and then
you're
something
living.
else in like one day. No, but I'm also disgusting.
But then she
and the
posted a
next
whole
day,
story about how
Wow.
her life is ending.
No, yeah, like, but I am allergic to gluten, but normally I eat it and then I just wake up with stomach pain. But then once a month I get super pregnant, excruciating pain, like insane. And I just have to stop doing this to myself. Our next sponsor for today's canceled podcast is Pill Club. And it's not what it sounds like, folks. It's not a typical day at a rapper studio session. Pill Club is here to make healthcare for women much less complicated. Pill Club includes discreet delivery, self-care goodies, and lots of different brands that they offer. The promotion Pill Club is offering today is a $10 donation to bedsider.org when you become a patient, helping low-income individuals get access to birth control like medication and transportation costs. Life is stressful enough. Access to healthcare should not be. Luckily, getting birth control is one less thing you have to worry about. With the Pill Club, you'll never have to make a trip to the doctor or wait in line at the pharmacy ever again. They provide access to care from the comfort of your home and delivery to your door in discreet packaging. Do you need to renew your birth control prescription?
Of course I do.
Want to switch your birth control? Maybe try it for the first time? I need to. Whether you know the brand you want or you want help finding the best option, the Pill Club medical team has your back. The Pill Club is a birth control subscription prescribed by a medical professional and delivered straight to your door for free. The Pill Club carries over 120 FDA free with that. Most brands of birth control are free with insurance or Medicaid. Otherwise, prices start as low as $7 per month without insurance.
Wow, even I can afford that one.
Let's go. Right now, when you go to thepillclub.com/canceled, the Pill Club is offering a $10 donation, like we said, to bedsider.org. That's thepillclub.com/canceled to get your first birth control package and donate to help more women in need of affordable birth control. Remember, thepillclub.com/canceled. You must use the link to make a donation. Go help people and yourself. Thank you, Pill Club. Whenever you bring in people from your hometowns and shit, or like your friends, are they ever like, what the fuck is going on? Like, or like, you know,
they love our group out here.
yeah.
Like all of my best friends that I have back home that have come out to visit, they're like, wow, like everybody's genuinely been so sweet and welcoming.
Yeah.
And like that makes me feel good that, you know, you have two separate like groups of friends
And they can
like
match.
seeing them get along.
Yeah.
You're
I
like,
feel like you guys have a really special group though, where it's like everybody in your group is very like humble and like very regular. Like I
No,
feel like
it's
none of
true.
you, like you all have like obviously money and followers and stuff, but it's like none of you have like
You don't look down on people. Like you're not
Yeah.
like that at
Right.
all. That's, I think it's,
Because we're too busy looking down on ourselves.
no, honestly.
right.
That's why.
Right. I feel that.
one thing is like our friend group, like we didn't force a friendship to make content.
Yeah.
We were constantly hanging out beforehand.
Yeah. I saw that
And
go
like,
For a long
we had
time
a group.
before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then David ended up just like filming us
Like
while
this
we were
is
hanging
funny,
out.
let's film this.
So it's
100%.
like it was a very genuine friendship from the start.
Because even in the beginning, it was we were so weirded out that he even had a camera in front of our
Yeah.
face. Because we'd hang out all these times without filming anything. And all of a sudden, he was like, "I
I'm
bought this
gonna
camera. We're
do
gonna
this."
vlog," and we're like, "Vlogging? Well, we didn't even know what
What does that
vlogging
mean?
fucking
Yeah.
was." when
He's
he-
like
when
out
he
here
was filming
surgically
us.
implanting it into
Yeah.
his hand though. Like, so it's never a
Like,
way. You guys
no,
are
we
like,
set
what the
we set a time. We do a Vine, which takes like fucking 30 minutes to do, and then you upload it, and that's it. We don't film anymore.
Yeah.
But David brought in the
Yeah.
Oh
The
no, we're
camera
like pretty much
aspect.
we're pretty much filming.
I think people
all the
often
time.
forget too, because it's funny because people obviously always ask me like, what do you guys like in real life? What's a vlog squad like in real life? Like, what's your intel on it? And I always say they're like some of my favorite people. They're so humble. They're so nice. Like we, obviously we joke and shit, but I'm saying like, we all have the same sense of humor. We can kick it for hours and it's
Yeah.
dope because I think they're good people genuinely. And people are like, what? Like David's not flexing his cars 24/7. Like they're not like all just making fun of each other and being evil. And I'm like, you don't realize like, us all sitting around and being like, oh my God, I love your hair today. Like, oh my God, let's take a shot. Like, that's not going to make for a great vlog. Like,
No, yeah.
like, but like beside of the vlog,
But
like,
also that doesn't even make for a good friendship. Like you want people that are going to call you out when you're doing something stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like being honest, like being brutally
just
honest.
cracking
But
jokes
I think
and
that's
shit.
that's like me originally, like I was a fan, like a full fan, and I literally I loved it because you guys were so relatable and like I felt like it was my friend group. You know what I mean? And I feel like
Right.
that's like your guys' appeal to everybody else is like everybody feels like that's like what their true friend group is like, and they're like, oh my God, I could fit
Yeah.
right into
and there's
this
a
one.
person
Yeah.
where
And that's the
everyone,
appeal
like,
with all of you guys, and it always I feel like it's always gonna be
And
that way.
there's another thing that like if somebody is like in your friend group or something, like saying something like cracking jokes and like you truly don't like it, like say something.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
No,
Because,
yeah,
like,
100%.
If they're your friend, they'll stop, and if they don't, then fuck them.
No, and that's like that's again back not to keep referencing the Jonah thing. I just think it's a good like if he was ever like, guys, don't laugh at this, don't make this joke.
Yeah,
It
like it's
hurts
not
me.
funny anymore, then and it's not
Right.
funny
You
anymore.
guys wouldn't do like he genuinely is like, you know what I mean? Like that
Yeah.
it's just funny that people don't know that like everyone enjoys that. Like
Yeah, and if anybody ever feels uncomfortable, like I feel like we always
Yeah.
get their back, or we always take their back. Like if someone's
Absolutely.
like obviously like they're flustered or like
have to, you
something's
fucking
uncomfortable.
suck.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Do you? It's interesting to me because obviously we know David took a little break from vlogging. Now he's back.
Yeah.
Do you feel like there's any difference in vlogging then versus now?
Oh, 100%.
What's the difference?
Well, because the pandemic was honestly it took the worst toll. Like we all like gained an extra, or we all like
Gain
put
an
another,
extra
like-
10 pounds.
That's
that-
what I
that
thought
was
you were
that.
gonna say.
But it put like another like 5-6 years on our life. Like we have no energy anymore. We don't want to like go
couldn't.
out and do crazy
I
shit
feel
anymore. We don't want to.
drained.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
You went sober. Did you do it during the pandemic or when?
Yeah, I had a pretty long sober spree, and then I got, what do they call it? Get back on the wagon. Fell off the wagon.
I think
Something
it's
about a wagon.
wagon.
wagon
Something
even
about a
makes
I
sense.
go
wagon.
back and forth. I think you usually you take off when you're like you feel like alcohol is kind of like a reward for yourself. When you're doing really well, you're like, you know what? I deserve this weekend.
I know a lot
to
of people
just
like
really
that.
let myself go.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Like if I'm very like self-aware when it comes to stuff like that, and I'll be like, okay, I need to chill for a while. Like
Yeah. But that's good
this is
restraint.
getting to be too much. So then I'll go like a month sober, and then I'll just be like, okay.
What was that was your original reasoning? You were just like, this is too much. I want to go sober.
Well, health too. Like I notice. Well, one, drinking is not the best for your body, but when I'm drunk,
I look 30.
I have like an addictive personality. So if I start something, I don't fucking stop.
Yeah.
So like if I'm drinking, like I'm blacking out.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And I know that about me.
I remember the first time
But
I
then
really
I'll order
realized.
pizzas and I'll just eat like shit because I'm like, fuck it, I don't care.
Yeah, but I mean, but
And then
you're
it just
at least
adds
you're
up.
choosing a vice and stopping it. I can't stop any. That's just like
I
how
think it's
am.
important to be self-aware. Like I feel like what you're saying is like you
Yeah.
notice and then you fix it. Like that's
see,
like
I just
that's
notice.
important because I like my roommate, same thing. She was like, you know what? Honestly, like I've been drinking too much. I like and I like cannot control myself when I
Yeah.
do. I have to stop. I'm like honestly, great great to acknowledge
Yeah.
it and stop because I can't like. A
And,
lot of
like,
people
Do I
can't.
notice things and end it too, or
I
stop
just
it, or
notice
no?
them and keep going if it makes you feel better.
Yeah, you cut stuff off.
Just whatever helps you sleep at night.
But it's like for a lot of times it's not necessarily like a problem. Like maybe
Mm-hmm.
you drink too much and like you get out of hand, but it's not like gonna affect your life in like a really negative way. But just being
Yeah.
able to acknowledge it at
Right.
that point, be like, okay, maybe I'll go a month without drinking,
Well,
and
I-
accomplishing that, then
Yeah.
it makes you feel good.
It
I
was just
noticed
shock.
like drinking to me, like it, and oh man,
I'm like
it is.
pouring one out. For
I
Don't
you.
say
literally-
anything offensive to the alcohol community.
No, I think
Please don't
Please
offend
don't.
us.
Zane,
That offends not
Zane and I are
because I'll take it
spearheading the
personally.
alcohol community.
I think alcohol is the worst thing in the world, honestly. But I love it.
Brooke and I are chugging our Trulies as you're saying.
No, but I love it. That's the
Yeah.
problem.
No, it is. Heath, it is the worst.
It is.
in the world,
The
yeah.
most
Want some
fucking
Truly?
Yeah. Cheers.
the dumbest things I've ever done in my life and the biggest mistakes I've made have been because I was
Really?
wasted.
Oh, then that's a very. I mean, I make bad decisions in general. So I mean, like but I'm saying if you know something is the common
Right.
denominator, to obviously.
So
you
it's
wanna-
like, wow, I have fun.
yeah,
Wow, I'm an idiot.
yeah.
So it's like
That's my whole life.
Way
God.
I guess
into
it's
and
just
deciding which
finding
one's
like
better.
a responsible balance.
Am I gonna go sober after this, guy? No. But I mean, it was an amazing.
This is
realization.
AA. We're
No.
like,
Fully. I mean, but why can I see you like speaking at an AA? I actually had a sober boyfriend for a while and went to a couple AAs, and it's so like just with him, and it was like the most life-changing experience. It's crazy. Like people bring in their parents and shit, and like have their parents talk about
Yeah.
how it affected their lives and shit. Like it like makes you want to bawl. It's nuts. One of my first recollections of you guys was of me thinking to myself, these could be more than just my internet friends. We were at the VMAs. I was telling you about this before. I was wearing curtains on my arms this year. It was such a tragic
it
one.
was the curtain sleeves year.
So fucking
Uh-oh.
tragic. My stylist put curtains down my arms. I just hooked up
Yeah,
with Matt
Tana,
King for the
I'm
first
not gonna
time
lie.
too.
I saw that shit. I was like, what the fuck is she
Oh yeah,
thinking?
but that's when I realized you could wear. That's when I realized you could wear dumb shit for attention.
Right.
Like, and that changed my whole life. I dressed as a dollar bill. I took a steak to the VMAs. Like you know me. If like I can just put some weird
She's
shit on and
brilliant.
get.
Yeah, no, but like people talk
Press.
about it though, and I think that's the whole point of
That's-
these like red carpet events.
But I just
Right.
remember having curtains on my arms, and us three went to some after party, and we were just raging. I won't even say what we did. You had on a cowboy hat. I like remember this
that
moment.
was a rage night then.
Yeah, like no, we went insane, and we were
was
just
this in
blacking
New
out.
York? Was this in?
It was in New York. We went to some after party on a rooftop, and I just remember thinking, wow, like they rage like me, like we could be friends in real life. And that was kind of the beginning of like us deciding that we could go out together as friends. But I'm saying years went by where I was like, you know, like they're fun, they're lit, like they're the homies, like we could get drunk. So when you first said you were going sober, I was like, there's what, Heath? Like, come on, like no, you're fucking not.
know.
Like 20
And-
cigarettes in one mouth, Heath. There's
There's
fucking
no
way.
I
way.
miss the
But then
yeah.
David took us all recently. Like David took us all to Doheny Room. Were you there that night? I think it was Todd, but me and Todd were just like fucking ordering beers and shots, chasing the
Right,
shots
right.
of beers, blacking, like truly, like we always have. And you were just sitting there next to David, just like, I'm fucking going home. I'm not drinking. Like you went home, and I remember thinking, he changed. And now
I lost him.
I only have Zane, and I'm just sad. But I was so proud of you because I was like, he's like just a typical like Vlog Squad blackout night for you to actually sit there dead sober.
It
I was
is
like, damn.
so hard to be at a nightclub sober.
yeah.
I'm just
I
surprised.
was trying, like I was literally trying my best. I was just kind of like, I was
I
feeling
think
the
it's
vibes. I
hard
was
to
just
be a
like
team.
chilling.
Just
It's
spend
hard
time
in
And you're
general
taken
to
too. So
to
like, what
be-
are you gonna do?
What is the point?
But to be around drunk people when you're not, and it's like as much as
infuriates
everyone
me.
wants
Oh
to
my
say
God,
like, oh
it's
no, I'll still
horrible.
be fun and stuff, but it's like it's infuriating.
No,
honestly,
it's truly infuriating.
like to see someone just like so ignorant and just like fucked up, and you're like, okay,
That
like,
is so much of
come
why I
on.
drink at these events, because it's like if you step on my toes when I'm drunk, I'm way more chill. If I'm sober and you're a bitch falling all over me, you stepped on my toes, I want you to die. I'm like, that's not okay.
Yeah.
Like I can't be around drunk people sober. I like cannot do it.
It's so bad.
Yeah.
And then you like see that and you're like, man, that's what I'm like. That's horrible.
Yeah, and then you're just embarrassed. Do you feel like you've had any like well, I guess you guys have like what?
It's a good question. I just got excited. Go ahead.
How do you know?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's not a good question. Now that's a lot of pressure because it wasn't that good of a
Just
question.
talk.
No, I was gonna ask. I honestly, I feel like I already know the answer because I feel like you guys are already pretty secure in your friend group. But like a lot of other people who stop drinking, like feel like they have a real like shift in who wants to be around them. Because like a lot of people, like a lot of your friends are your drunk friends.
Good question.
That's not what I thought she was gonna say, but
It wasn't. I knew it wasn't.
No, it was still a good
like,
question.
do people treat you differently now that you're sober? Is kind of what she's saying.
I don't think so.
Not
Your friend
really.
group's so accepting.
I feel like
Because most of the time we're sober around each other. So I mean,
See, my problem is I would never get away with being in my friend group sober. I would never, and that's why I asked that.
peer pressure.
That's why I asked that, and I hate to say it, and I don't want to incriminate you at all. But if I were to go out one night and be like, "Sorry, I'm not drinking," she'd beat my ass.
I'm not gonna lie. I try not to be. I'm just a pusher. And when all of our friend group is lit, like,
I mean,
and I know Brooke,
how
she'll
old
be
are you
miserable.
guys?
So I'm like, take
How old
a
are you
shot.
guys?
I'm 23.
24. How old am I?
How old
How old am I?
I forget my age all the time.
I'm 24.
24.
Yeah.
So you're still kind of young.
Yeah.
So,
But I went to. But here's what I
Kinda
feel. I
young.
went to college, and I feel like that aged me like 9 years at least, or 10, 15.
oh, you see, Heath and I, we missed college. We didn't do college.
Super
we didn't have the
So
experience.
our college was moving out.
Yeah,
here
you
for
guys
4
got
years.
the
That's how I
college
feel.
experience for
Yeah.
sure.
I'm starting to feel like
Yeah.
that. Like
All
I
it
have my
is just
college
black-
years.
Exactly.
Yeah. Is blacking out.
Just blacking out with your friends and having fun. That's like literally the whole thing. You guys got that for sure.
What I thought Brooke was gonna ask when I preemptively said that was a good question. My bad. It was a great
Hangover
question. Though.
anxiety?
No, I mean no. But she gets that so
I
bad
thought that's
though.
what she was gonna say.
No, I get the hangover. That's
Don't do
it.
watch
No
out when I
anxiety.
scratch my balls, please. Okay.
No,
Scratch your balls at the Here at the Cancel podcast. We are welcome.
Yeah, I scratch my balls all the time.
It's fire. No, I was gonna. One question that I wanted to know, and a lot of people asked on Twitter, was more to Zane, but it's to the both of you because you definitely had this era.
Let him go first.
But I mean, like you, in a way, in your friend group, you're known for being the drunk friend.
Yeah.
That's you and I once actually said that is something we have in common. Like that. Like I definitely and even in David's vlogs, like I'm definitely like one of the drunk ones. Like I
Yeah.
get it. Like and in my friend group, same thing. So a lot of the things that you've done in his vlogs and in general, even just when we go out without a camera, you're fucking blacked out. Do you have any moments you regret or things where you look back and you're like, holy fuck, like that? Not that was embarrassing, but like that was intense. Like, you know?
What, like in David's vlog when I was drunk?
Or just in general, yeah, just drunk blackout moments where you're like, holy fuck. Like,
Most of the time I don't really. I feel like I don't do anything that crazy where I wake up the next morning, I'm just like, I have to stop drinking.
that's shocking.
I'm definitely more confident when I'm drinking. Like my confidence is like 100% to the fucking roof.
Yeah.
Where I end up hurting myself really bad. So like I dislocated my elbow because I'm jumping on my friend and where he threw me over.
You
but
love to like think that you, no offense, you like
I'm a
you're,
spider monkey.
I feel like
when
you're
I'm drunk.
great
invincible.
size, but I mean like you will come up to me and just like attack me full fledged, and I'm like, you're gonna break
Like
me.
I'm not 8 years old anymore.
Yeah,
I think that people can carry me. I could climb on people.
Oh yeah, you've like jumped into my arms before, and I'm like, what? I'm gonna break my spine.
I'm a good like 190.
But
And
when my favorite, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, yeah,
but
go.
my favorite drunk moment of yours is this was you. Maybe I'm wrong. I'll cut it out if I was wrong. But it's when you took the lamps in David's house and thought they were like those balls.
Oh, yeah.
Was that
that was Heath. Well,
was
Heath
that
did
you?
it, but he
we
didn't
both
purposely
did it.
broke it. He was holding it and then it fell.
So the first
And-
time it happened, we were just like hanging out, and I grabbed the globe, and I was just like holding it, and it literally just,
the piece like
Escaped.
detached from the top.
and then it just swung without me letting it go.
Oh, really?
And then the rest of it shattered. And I was like, literally, I did not just do that. It
Yeah.
literally cracked in my hand and then swung without me doing
And
it.
then my drunk ass, monkey see, monkey do. I was like, and I went to the other side thinking that was a good idea. But like in my head, I knew people got so pissed at me and Heath.
Well, the
for, like,
second
that-
time, so that
Wait,
one
what do you mean
broke.
the second time?
There
was only
two.
once.
There was two.
I know, but both of us did it. That's twice.
We did it the same time. And then he replaced that light, and he didn't like it. So then there was another party he had like a couple months later.
Oh, and we did it again.
And he was like, if you guys want to break the light again, I'm going to be replacing it.
Oh,
so
tea.
like, because he
But
thought like
people were
that whole
mad,
bit
though.
was funny, and then people were like, "You don't respect David's stuff," and it's like, this is the vlog. Like,
No, little do they know he's telling you off camera
he
to
literally
fucking
said
break it.
It's
to
not.
do
No,
it.
he's not telling us to break certain things. We know that he doesn't care. Like because all he cares about is getting something good for the video. If his house is on fire and everything in there is just disintegrated, but he gets a good bit out of it.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna buy
Right.
a new house. I'm
Yeah.
gonna
I'll
Do
just
you
buy
guys
a new
do you guys
house,
like
yeah.
feel defensive when things like that happen, where you want to like explain yourself, or do you just like accept? You're like, I know what happens.
We
who
vent.
cares?
We like shit like that. We vent to each other for like 5 seconds, and we're just like, what are we gonna do? We're gonna tell all these people.
Yeah, see, you guys are noble for that. I feel
Yeah.
defensive over every little
I couldn't
thing.
agree more, dude. There's even been situations this past couple weeks that I like people have been trying to involve me with David related shit or whatever, and I want to go be so defensive. And Zane to me is always just like, you don't have to do that. Like, just let it like chill. Like, who cares? Like,
yeah, you
guys
know
are
it's
so
true.
fucking good at just knowing that you're good people, not giving a fuck what people say, and not saying anything. Like, but I mean, it's different. More people know you're good people. Everyone thinks I'm a fucking terrible person, so I'm quick to like want to defend myself. But you guys are really good at
Well,
having
no matter what, at the end of the day,
security.
even if you go out and say something, half the people are gonna miss that you said it anyways, and they're still gonna go on about it. And like, no matter what, people aren't gonna be happy even if you explain it like to a full extent. Like, people have different opinions. And that's fine. Like, think what you want to think. Like, I personally know what I did,
happened.
my intentions, and if you think that,
Like if there's
fine.
something I did that I do that's really bad, or he does really bad, any of us do something really bad, we have to say something. We have to say, hey, look, we fucked up. We're sorry.
No, but
blah,
you're
blah,
so
blah.
good with the like liars. Like when people are just like lying on you guys' name, you don't care to like I love that. I respect
Yeah,
that so
Well,
much.
that's like different. You guys know.
to
the
me,
truth.
I think
You know why? I think because we're exhausted already. So
You're like, fuck it.
Why put more energy?
to me, I think at the end of the day, people show their true colors.
Yeah.
It,
Truth always wins.
Yeah.
Exactly. And you know, it might
That's
take
true.
a couple years, and then people go back to some shit like, holy shit, I was wrong 3 years ago, and I thought Heath or Zane, blah blah blah, and it's like,
No, but the light fixture thing is funny because no one ever really knew that. I remember moving into David's, and it's funny because he like replaced a lot of shit. So there's just this little tiny boof ass light fixture above where the pool table was, and I was just reminiscing on that moment. Like at one point,
Yeah.
this
That was
so
such a fun
bougie.
time for us though, because especially like just watching the vlogs and like being there.
It
like,
was fun. It was
Yeah.
really fun living there, honestly. We talked about this on your podcast so much, but being neighbors with Zane was the funniest thing ever. Like it was so fun to be neighbors. Like not
I
only
just couldn't believe you were right there.
We-
It was hard to believe.
it was really strange. It was just like an interesting time period. I thought I was gonna buy the house fully and that it would have been like a longer thing, but it just didn't work out. But we had a lot of nights too where we'd be up to like late in my house or like little parties or
very strange because like I'm at David's house, but it's your fucking house.
No,
And I
it was
sitting there just
so
like,
weird. I remember at one point we were making pizza rolls at like 7:30 a.m. and you just looked at me and you're like, it is so fucking weird that you live here. Like this is fucking weird. And I was like, you're right. Like I need to go.
like, and I'm
Like,
right down the street. This is really bad.
no, but I was saying this on their podcast, but the bad thing about being neighbors with Zane is he fully used me as a concierge service for the entire
100%.
time we lived there. I don't even know if you knew this, but every single day Zane would text me like, I need a dentist. Heath needs a root canal. I need an IV. What else did you ask me for? You asked me for an IV service.
The thing is that I know you have these connections. We don't have these connections. It's something weird. It's just out of our like
I
brain
think
capacity.
that's more that like you could have every single house call connection that I have, but you're like a way more functioning human. Like your thought
That's
isn't like
true.
That's what I was trying to explain earlier, where it's like they're so normal, and I
Yeah.
see you every day, and I'm like,
you're like, oh, my tooth hurts. I'm going to drive to the dentist and fix it. I'm like, oh, my tooth hurts. I'm going to DM every dentist in Los Angeles and find one that's going to come to my house.
Well, that's
like,
what happened. Heath, all of a sudden, he was like, Zane, this really fucking hurts. And it was a Saturday. I was like,
out of nowhere,
wait.
my tooth just started like,
and tooth
Let
pain
me
is
call
the
my
worst pain ever.
concierge.
I've seen a fucking whole ass dentist in her mouth.
Yeah,
In her mouth.
in the house.
In her house. I was like, yo, he has to be available.
Whatever was wrong with your tooth, do you know?
I don't know.
Did you fix it?
It just went away.
Don't.
What do you mean it
Listen
went
to
away?
me.
No. Heath,
Listen to me.
get it taken care of.
Heath, this happens
Get
to
it
me all the
taken care
time.
of.
When
That's
you have
happened
the
to me too.
pain and then it goes away, it'll go away for months too, like 3, 4, 5 months, and you're like,
It's
oh, I'm
not-
fine.
it's
It's
not
gonna come
gone.
back 10 times worse. Today's episode of Cancelled is sponsored by Glamnetic. Get rid of the lash glue for good.
Thank goodness.
Brooke would love that. I make her carry my eyelash glue everywhere. She literally is at her wit's end with it, and I
sticking all over my bag. She leaves the cap off. I can't handle it
I would
anymore.
love to get rid of lash glue for good. And I love a good magnetic lash. Meet Glamnetic, the world's first 6-magnet lash made for easy application and all-day holds. Glamnetic has sold over 500,000 pairs of lashes in 2020, so I hopped on the train and I'm trying them out myself. If you guys watch my past videos, you know I've tried Glamnetic several times. They actually make the only amazing magnetic lashes. I think it's a hard thing to master. They are the best at it. And with that being said, Glamnetic lashes take under a minute to apply with no toxic glue and no struggle. Up to 60 uses per lash, so they are more eco-friendly and wallet-friendly.
Wait, 60 uses?
Per one lash, because you can like clean them and the glue doesn't like ever like fuck it up.
Wallet friendly is right.
That's ridiculous. Over 75 styles for your perfect fit from natural to full glam. Get a different lash for every mood and occasion. You can take their lash quiz or use their lash guide to find the style that suits you best. Glamnetic also has a 100% money back guarantee and 500,000 happy customers. Expedited shipping with free shipping to the US and Canada on orders over $30, and they have vegan and cruelty-free options. Find out for yourself why Glamnetic lashes are Instagram's favorite beauty hack. Go to glamnetic.com/Tana. That's glamnetic.com/TANA and enter our promo code Tana for 30% off your entire order. And if you don't believe me, it's Lil Huddy approved. He just did the Glamnetic Connect.
That's all that
collection.
really matters. Lil Huddy.
His Glamnetic nails were crazy and we love them to death. So this code is only available for canceled listeners. Again, that's glamnetic.com/Tana and enter promo code Tana at checkout for 30% off. I promise you guys, these lashes literally apply themselves. Check out Glamnetic and thank you for sponsoring my podcast. I love you. All right, guys, after a 55-minute pee break and us eating every snack in the kitchen, we are back. We are back. They just introduced me to the idea of breaks, which was crazy.
Which is extremely detrimental to what we have going here.
What is this? I like it.
No, like I just never do
Every
that.
5 seconds, she's like, I'm gonna need a quick break.
But I just realizing that you
take
can
a
like
break every
stop and like eat and like pee. Like
It's
it was
fun,
just,
right?
it was amazing.
You get
It
your
was-
energy back.
It was, this is my favorite episode so far. I just ate a whole pizza. It was great. Actually, I have to burp. Okay.
Don't you dare.
So when I went on their podcast for the first time, not only did I apparently talk shit about you, which you're still mad about, right? I was fighting.
No, you didn't talk shit. She told lies. She told lies.
Tana lying?
And
Never
you guys,
heard of that.
You guys probably it went right over their head because she was using.
It was a fake name.
I had an alias.
Yeah.
I was Mindy.
Oh, yeah.
She went on your podcast and she started talking about how I was suing her. Which
How'd you guys
no,
work
actually,
that out?
you know, can I tell you something? Mariah sent me like the sweetest. She sent me like a really long
She
message.
said,
after
fuck
that.
Tana, that fucking...
No. She said,
Someone
and she
needs
was like, had we known like it was about you, we would have never spoken about it. And she was so sweet about it that I was like, wow, like that really made me like.
Oh, I didn't know she reached out to her. That's nice of her. We all
That
felt
is-
like that. We just didn't, we didn't reach out.
Honestly, I
She
was
sent
just,
it on all of our behalf.
No, she did. She's like,
On
all of
unfiltered,
us
yeah.
feel really bad. You guys are like, oh my god, I had no idea she even sent that.
Jesus.
What did I just touch?
there is a very, very questionable white crusty stain behind me. No one's came here yet.
You had somewhere.
Swear.
You were, oh my, ew, come on. You were going somewhere with that one.
No, but genuinely, I would love to fuck in the podcast
spit.
studio.
Lord have mercy, I'm about
about
to
to
bust.
So, but while I was on your podcast, you guys had me play this game, and it got me in a lot of trouble, and nothing ever.
Did it really?
Yeah, definitely.
I thought this was like kind of known that you.
Oh
But
shit!
but it's not that you got me in trouble. It's like what I wrote got me in trouble. Like it's
And
my
those
own
people came
fault.
after you.
A couple of them definitely
Oh,
were like,
shit.
"What are
Oh,
you
wait,
saying?"
who came after you? That means they watched our podcast.
I
That's so cool.
remember. What did I say about Bella?
Well, you're about to
Fine.
She watched
bring
ours.
it back up.
She heard about it. I don't even know.
Nice.
And
Yo, we got
then-
some big celebs watching our shit. Fuck
And then
yeah,
Tyga
man.
just made a joke about like you be talking about me on podcasts, but like it was like that was the only
Tyga,
podcast.
What's up,
Hey,
Tyga?
Tyga?
No,
Hey!
no, God, I'm good now.
Damn.
2 people I don't need to associate myself with any further. Love you, Tyga, Bella. Well, maybe we'll get there one day.
We are traditional. Look at us.
We
Traditional
hit mainstream.
media, mainstream, baby.
But so basically, this game is where
She wants to get back on
the
this thing.
host. Yeah, I got to get the fuck away from those topics. The host gives the player, the contestants, a list of people. So you guys gave me like every person I've ever dated, of course, which is about as big as the Vlog Squad numerically. So I gave you a list of Vlog Squad members, and then you, as the guest, you write a secret about each one of them on a list of cards, and then it is our job to put the secret to the person.
And honestly, some of these are pretty controversial, and I don't think it's out yet.
No.
So we
But the trick is you can put them wherever you want, and we can only tell you how many you got right.
But
No.
that's fucked up because on my episode you were like, that one's Noah
Okay,
for sure.
okay,
Like you confirmed.
No, but we know
a few.
nobody it still wasn't confirmed
Yeah.
on that episode. Who?
Okay, so there's
Right.
no like telltale like this is right, this is
But
right.
it's your guys' job to really sell it, because just like how Heath and I sold it.
I
on
feel
our
very
show.
convinced that we can do a really good job with this.
And we'll tell you how many you got right, won't say which ones, and you don't get to move them around until you get them all right.
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful.
Okay.
And then maybe
So-
next
Here, do you
time
want
when
me
we
to-
do
do you
a
want me to
return
hold it?
episode, maybe we can go through some of them.
So the people on this list are as follows: David Dobrik, Jason Nash, Susie Antonian. Susie,
Yes,
did I say
ma'am.
it right? Jonah, Susie's brother, Todd Smith, Matt King, Natalina Noel, Corinna Kopp, Stassi Baby, Miss Anastasia Karinakalu.
Love of my life.
Yeah, I want to ask you more about Stassi after this. I
Sure.
might get into it. And Miss Mariah Amato. We tried to throw in some random ones, but we have some main Vlog Squad members. And Zane and Heath just spent 55 minutes.
No,
Right.
We didn't want to be lazy with
we
these.
wanted.
No,
good
I
stuff.
do appreciate
We could have half-assed it.
Yeah.
Giving us the best.
Some people
secrets.
may be upset with some of these, but hey, we're on Canceled Podcast with Tana.
Thank
so
God.
What do you guys expect?
I thought I was gonna get no juice today. So knowing I'm getting at least some makes me so happy. Should I read these secrets one by one and then we begin placing them?
Sure, yeah, and you guys like talk about it just like we did. It was
Well, you can read it, set it down where you think it is, and then move it around. But you get one shot at being like final answer for the
Okay.
board.
Yeah.
I've gotten
But-
one sneak peek on the first one, and I already am like really like I'm torn up. So I'm worried about what these are gonna be like.
Okay, so the first secret is had sex on Todd's bedroom floor.
See, that's tricky because like is it with Todd or no?
Right? Because then Natalie and Corinna could be two of the, but I also feel like they just wouldn't write that for them.
Yeah,
Like,
I do agree. I feel like we
it's-
should almost eliminate them for that reason. I almost feel like it should be somebody who like
just
wouldn't.
here, just to give you like a hint, we weren't lazy with these.
That's
Okay.
gorgeous. I don't
Yeah.
know if that's a hint, but
So
stay
maybe we
orange.
return to that one.
Got a breast reduction. That's fucked up. Like, did
I,
they-
no. Wait. I think I know. I'm a genius.
But then it's
Wait.
also like, what if it's like a trick thing for like Jonah? Or
no. That's what I.
someone, like-
That's what I truly think.
It's so fun hearing them try
I
to
know.
like, figure it out. I bet you it's
Especially
having just
being
as
on-
much fun
yeah,
with
yeah.
ours, yeah.
has very smelly feet. This could just be
That's
me.
Tana.
Has very smelly feet.
my
Whoever
God,
that
this
is, I
is
resonate. My feet be. Had a whole party to celebrate their LASIK surgery.
Stassi. We can already put that one. Baby, I'm a genius.
Stassi, I know for a fact. I was supposed to go to that. Thank God we got one.
I'm a Stassi stan.
Stingy as fuck.
I'm like,
Stingy as fuck is funny. I almost feel like that'd be really funny for David. I almost kind of feel like that's David. But
I don't feel
know.
like I feel like he's the least stingy. person.
Never read a book. I just keep putting one on my board. Has never read a book. That's so fucking funny, just in general.
Had sex with
Concerning.
the doll. I'm gonna go with Jason on that one.
I immediately thought Jason too had sex with a doll.
or I mean, I guess
can
I
I
could
ask
say Jonah.
context? Like a blow up doll?
No.
Like just a doll?
Yeah, like a sex doll.
Oh yeah, like a
A sex doll.
Oh, but like the expensive ones.
That gives me Jason or Jonah vibes.
But that's just fucked up. Like you're automatically calling them underfucked.
Oh, someone said has a secret girlfriend. We know Matt's girlfriend. She's not that secret, is she?
Look how fucking scandalous we're being right
I
now.
know.
Thank God. I really thought you guys were gonna give me fucking nothing. Has a secret girl.
Well, we can eliminate a lot of people. Like,
This
I mean,
and this is the last podcast we should be doing this
I
shit
know,
on.
right?
Well, thank
This is the
fucking
one that's
God.
gonna get seen on.
I know.
Thank God, guys. Go on your other podcast and talk about your fucking coffee.
we can
company or
eliminate
whatever the
like,
fuck, like
it's not Todd, not Mariah, not
hooked up with
Stassi,
a
not
famous
Corinna.
DJ. We know Corinna has done
Come
that
on.
a lot, but what if they're also throwing it up? Like, what if like one of these motherfuckers like butt fuck Dylan Francis and we don't know?
I
Okay.
feel like we could bet money on that one being Corinna.
Got a stylist just to go to the movie theater. In parentheses,
That's got to
sweats
be
and a
Corinna,
hoodie. I'm
right?
like,
That has to
no,
be
I
Corinna.
feel like this is Natalie because she's been on her stylish.
I
shit
know,
lately.
but I really
yeah.
I stand Natalie after her whole Sports Illustrated situation.
Oh my gosh, she's my queen. Okay. Not Sports Illustrated.
Wait, I'm stuck on this has a secret girlfriend thing.
Right, okay, so God, if it's David, I'm fucking heartbroken. Oh my God, I'm that is fucked up. I don't, oh my God.
I'm trying to read body language now. I'm like, what are they doing?
It's all right.
So it is David.
Oh my,
I'm not saying anything.
We're not giving any hints for these.
never read a book. I want to know because Todd wrote a book. So you know he's an actor.
That doesn't.
What, but does that really mean
You're right,
anything?
that doesn't always mean they coincide.
Wait,
but
I
just
almost feel like the reaction made me think you should put that with Todd.
has very smelly feet.
We're not giving you anything. I just want
Okay,
to
who
be
got-
very
No,
clear
what
on
I
that.
need to know is what anybody could possibly write about Sweet Angel Mariah.
Oh, I forgot that Mariah's even on this. Okay, wait.
So it has to be like one of the ones that are like
So-
really not that bad.
Mariah obviously read a book.
She reads. I could tell.
Corinna, but the DJ one is making me
I feel like Corinna's smart, actually.
right.
You're a bully.
Sorry.
This
Had
is so
sex
fun to
on
watch.
had sex on Todd's bedroom floor.
I feel like what we said earlier was true. I don't
You
think
have
that
to
they would
speak
have.
into the mic, Tana.
I don't think that they would have put that if it were anybody who like we know has had sex with Todd. I think it was somebody besides Todd.
I agree. Who got a breast reduction?
I'm gonna go with one of the boys. My money's on Jonah.
But didn't Susie at one point have big boobs?
That could-
Does
actually,
Susie
that's a good
still have
one.
Big boobs.
You
can
can't,
still
you
have-
can't ask us.
She could still have big boobs, just not like enormous.
Hey,
boobs.
let her.
Let's
like,
go with Susie. Let's
Pretend
go
that
with
she
Susie.
can ask
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
You know.
I'm gonna bet
Right.
Susie on breast reduction. Let's put that there.
I don't know though.
We can always
because-
move them around later.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And once
you
it's
can
all
set
on
them
the
wherever you want.
Yeah,
and
Tana.
then,
Once
like,
it's all on the board,
Okay,
I feel like it'll be easier to move them
Hooked up with a
around.
famous DJ. Here's the thing.
Just put it
Even
under Corinna,
if
come
it
on.
is not Corinna, she did do that, and that's public knowledge. So if somehow that's still incorrect, wouldn't I still get a correct point? And you
Yeah,
have to confirm.
maybe we should tell her about this one, right?
Ooh, but then that means it's not Corinna by what he just said. Ooh.
She's a cheater. She's a cheater. It's not Corinna. So could it be a female DJ?
That one wasn't really fair. Yeah.
Okay, explain this one ever so slightly.
No, that's it. That's all you got.
What if it's a female DJ? Or
Who's in a secret relationship?
I'm gonna go. Honestly,
Todd's not. Natalie's not. Jason's in a secret relationship, right?
He is kind of. Yeah.
Jason?
I don't know.
Oh, you
Cheaters.
fucking manipulative bitch.
Matt, I feel like people know about Patricia, right? Do they?
People can have more than one girlfriend.
You guys are all.
But I genuinely believe David's stingy as fuck, even if that's not his fact. I borderline would put it there. I like want.
He bought a
I think
$10
that
million
they've-
house.
I know, but I feel like you're just trying to make.
I would put like be quick with it and then look at the board again.
Yeah.
I
feel
think
like that'd help a
wholeheartedly
lot.
they would never write that about David.
Wow.
We're being
Okay, breast reduction?
true on this. You know what I mean?
could
We
see
want to be.
Jonah.
Breast
doing
reduction
that.
is Susie or Jonah. That has to be.
The way we're just shitting on their whole family. No, I don't mean it like that. Oh my god,
No,
look at
but-
my makeup. It's sticking to
What do
it.
you
It's
mean?
so gross.
Breast reduction.
Oh God.
From going on my forehead.
Oh.
Maybe Susie. I'm trying to think about her tits, but
Oh wait. Corinna, stingy as fuck. Remember the whole $53 for
Yes. Okay.
for
Whose feet would smell? I do think Natalie got a stylist to go to the movie theater.
I don't think Mariah's feet smell, but I almost feel like that was like a cop out. That's how we get out of saying anything like actually like incriminating about her,
Okay.
right?
Hooked up with a famous DJ. So
That's tricky because but I feel like it could be a female DJ, like maybe Todd. I would say Todd.
no, but there's not think about what they think like famous is. There's only a few female DJs. I don't think they would say that. I don't know. And no one.
Okay, well
fuck,
then
like-
we have to change an answer because it was Stassi or Corinna, babe.
Well, Stassi's is correct, and Corinna.
No, Stassi's is right. That's locked in, baby.
Who would have sex with a doll? I almost feel.
Jason.
But who would have sex on Todd's floor?
Todd? We didn't even think about that
I mean,
one.
Todd has had sex on Todd's floor.
But
like,
then
where
no,
do we
I
go?
don't
It's
feel like
not
they would
Todd.
think that far.
It's not Todd.
Okay, fucking. I almost.
It's not Mariah. I don't think it's David.
Reed, does David read? Has he never read a book?
David's red, right? I don't know. This is tricky, but I feel like we're doing a really bad job. I think maybe we put secret girlfriend for Matt.
I think it's Jason.
I think it's Jason too.
Put it on Jason.
I don't know. I feel like Matt's girlfriend's not a secret.
Put it there, and you can always move stuff around.
Yeah.
Like if you like get to the end of it.
Had sex with a sex doll. I could see Jonah doing that. I don't think Matt would actually execute that.
Has a secret girlfriend. I almost think we should move over to David.
Stop trying to break my heart. Honestly.
Yeah, I just don't think Tana wants to accept it.
No, dead ass. Like, I'd rather get one wrong than put that
I'd
fucking
rather
sticky
throw
note.
this board out the window.
No, it's literally insane. Never read a book.
Never read a book. I could see Todd. Honestly, I could see Todd.
And it's funny because he wrote a book, so we're just gonna do it. Had sex with a sex doll. I almost think Jonah. And
I mean, it
almost
has
feel
to
like
be
I
Jonah or
heard about
Jason, so
that.
honestly, maybe just put it there.
Oh my god! Imagine it's David. Plot twist. Suddenly, I'm a sex doll.
Very smelly.
Very smelly feet.
I honestly, I don't know.
Who had sex on Todd's bedroom floor?
That's-
You
that
would
one we
never say
really-
that about David, though. Even if David literally ran a train on someone, like you would not. I don't think you guys would admit it.
No, they wouldn't. It wouldn't be
We're
David.
on the canceled podcast with Tana.
Ooh.
But Todd's bathroom floor, that has to make sense. Like, who is like why couldn't they go to their own
I
room?
just
It
wouldn't
can't be
see-
someone
I
who
think
lived
David
with
would
him.
fuck in the Tesla over the bathroom floor. Like I just still don't think he would. I don't know.
Oh, did it say bedroom or bathroom?
Bedroom.
Bedroom.
Bedroom. Oh, bedroom floor. So he definitely they didn't have a
feel
room to
like-
go back to, so that eliminates some people, right?
We're stuck. We're left
Oh,
with
no.
Mariah, Matt, and David.
Well, Mariah, what's the word?
I feel like they said David has very smelly feet. Because it's still nice enough to where their checks will keep getting paid, but it's like
oh,
funny.
that's jail. She doesn't mean that at all.
No, it's just funny where it's funny what people think.
I know.
But
my
Matt
God,
would
so
never
you-
hook up with a famous DJ, and I know they would never write that for Mariah. Had sex on Todd's bedroom floor.
I could see that happening actually, because didn't they live together for a while in your house?
Did Matt and Todd live together?
We
Can you
did
confirm that?
live together.
But
yeah.
then it's like, why wouldn't you go back to your own room?
People can be
And
crazy
the plot
kinky.
thickens.
I could.
No,
see
because
that.
they're not gonna ever tell us what we were
But
right
Mariah
about. So I
would
feel
never
like-
hook up with a famous DJ, so we're completely.
You're right.
incorrect on
Because
that.
We've
Heath
made-
is not a DJ.
There has been a problem. To be honest,
What's the most Mariah one?
well, the only thing that I can consider like Mariah-able is like smelly feet or like something that's like really not incriminating at all.
She's definitely read a book. She's never.
She
had sex
reads
with a
for
sex
sure.
doll. She definitely. Oh, what if Mariah had really big boobs and got a breast reduction?
She
No,
literally
she's
weighs
all-
98 pounds.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Mariah doesn't have a secret girlfriend. Smelly feet has to be Mariah because it's a stingy.
That's what
AF
I'm
to be
saying. Or
Mariah.
stingy could be Mariah, but I just don't see it from her.
I know she's so like giving. Like I could just How to-
But Corinna is. Oh, never mind.
Gotta stylish is really. That's. I still think it's Natalie.
I don't
Okay,
think
I
Natalie.
think that we have to put smelly feet with Mariah because. It's
I think
like
so
the
too.
only
But then
thing-
it's like David didn't have sex with a famous DJ.
I'm just imagining Dylan Francis like topping David.
Come on. Oh my God.
Okay, so but Matt would never have.
We've made a terrible mistake somewhere
couldn't
along the
agree
line,
more.
and I don't even know how to fix this.
So do we put secret girlfriend on Matt? Like check this one out, and then sex on Todd's bedroom floor onto Jason.
I don't think Jason could do
no,
that.
no. But who hooked up with the fucking DJ? That's so.
But they
Corinna,
would
I
no,
don't
but they
get it.
wouldn't write that for Corinna because that's like saying, oh, like Corinna showed her tits online.
I agree.
It's like, whoa, crazy.
I lost my puff. I'm hot.
No, you guys, come on, give us something.
I'm so proud of
I'm not
us.
helping.
I'm so proud of us.
Have we done a really? Can you give us a hint? Like, have we done a really bad job?
Nothing yet.
No, we can't tell you yet
That's so hurtful.
That's fine.
because we don't want you to like move ones that are like we don't want to completely
Yeah.
fuck you.
Then maybe we put never read a book on David because I could see him never
The-
reading a book.
Honest to God, the only thing that I feel confident about is Stassi.
Couldn't agree more. I like all of them.
You guys did do an amazing job. That's why it took you literally 3 hours to do it.
Hooked up with a famous DJ, Todd,
It could be Todd. What if it's like Celeste Bright?
and then Jason.
Oh wait, she's not a DJ.
And then Jason had sex.
Celeste.
Who the fuck is that? And then Jason had sex on Todd's bedroom floor.
No.
But you made a good point. Like, why would it be someone who lives there? But then when we said it was Matt, they looked at me with like a look. Like I felt
But
like.
no, Matt and them, they lived together at the time.
I know, but like.
So I would almost think that it would be somebody who didn't live with them.
take the reins.
Maybe
literally fucking
Jonah
alone.
had sex on Todd's bedroom floor.
I don't think Jonah's had sex ever.
Well, if we moved had sex with the sex doll to Jason, then we could put had sex on Todd's bedroom floor to Jonah.
But I don't think Jonah has had sex on Todd's bedroom floor.
Why not? They don't
or
live
in
together,
general.
so that would make sense. Why would anybody who lived in a certain
I feel like
house?
Jonah's a virgin.
He's not.
Because she's had sex with him before.
Yeah, I'm like,
Like
baby, he's
Cassie?
not.
And not even
Oh,
just
he
be.
is
I'm
not a
not.
virgin.
I'm not like saying anything about him. I like even just his persona. Like I just feel like he's not like out here.
I think wholeheartedly that Jonah is the one who had sex on Todd's bedroom floor, and I think that Jason had sex with the sex doll.
I see it the other way. Like I fully
Okay,
feel
well,
like
this is your
Jason-
podcast. Fuck.
No, shut up. No, just go. Just go.
And
Just
the
go.
animosity thing.
Just go.
No, it's too late. Sorry.
No,
I
I'm
told
doing-
you what I
I'm
thought.
doing-
Put it where you truly.
No, I'm doing
Feel.
it Brooks way because otherwise
I'm
I'm
like,
gonna get canceled in the
Jesus, take
comments.
the lead.
So wait, who hooked up with the DJ?
We didn't even talk about that yet. Jonah had sex on Todd's bedroom floor. Jason had sex with the doll.
They're like, you
Last
got
one.
And that's not like so unbelievable.
I know. Okay.
I'm like,
Okay,
Todd loves
so-
Okay.
marshmallow.
All right, you ready? Okay,
Are we-
wait.
are we
Don't say
confident in
anything
that?
yet. Just look at.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I want to know.
This is my favorite thing we've ever done.
That was hard.
That was hard. And honestly, should we guess how many we got right?
One.
I think 4.
Well, let me look through again.
Oh, I do think Natalie's right, and I mean, I do think
I don't think Natalie's is right. I never thought it was.
I think Natalie's is completely right. I think that Corinna, she's
Yeah,
been known for being stingy, but what
4.
if that was just too easy?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, 3.
3. You got 3 right.
That's it.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's fucking it.
And you won't tell us
Okay,
which
so you have to
ones?
tell us which 3 are right. That's fair.
I
tell us which they're right.
I think you got to guess which ones are right.
We know Stassi's right.
Yeah.
Corinna, Stassi, Natalie.
No, I think. Wait, is that right?
Yeah.
That was it.
That was
Those
it.
are the
And
3.
every other fucking one is wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Completely wrong.
Okay, wait. Can I just like? Let me
Okay, wait, now-
There is no round 2.
Yeah.
No,
No. You know what we
And
could
that's it for the game.
do. I want to see where they put it, but we won't say if it's right or. That's not fun then.
No, now
but
it's just.
afterwards I have to know. Oh my god, we got so many wrong.
So yeah, so the 3 of those, Stas definitely had a whole ass party for her LASIK surgery,
Yeah.
which is hilarious. Corinna is exactly what you said. She we all did hibachi one night, and Corinna tried to take literally like what $10 off because she didn't have any.
Yeah, she was like, I didn't have any meat.
I
She's
didn't
like,
have
I only
meat.
had rice, and she made like $4 million.
It was a full
that month.
hibachi dinner, and she was like, "Can I get some money?"
I have to give it to her though. Like in 20 years, Corinna's gonna have far more
She's
money
exactly
than me.
like that. She's a multimillionaire, and she'd be like, "Hey, can you split the Uber?" I'm like, "Fuck."
But the thing is, it happened. Like we've seen it happen a lot before. Like, people are just
Yeah.
like they're always like very frugal.
And Natalie
She says that's how you stay rich.
Natalie, one
Yeah.
night she was like, "Hey, hey Reggie, hey Reggie, I need clothes for tonight. Can you get me something?" And then, but we were just watching a movie at a movie theater.
Oh my God.
It was just normal night. It wasn't a red carpet event. It wasn't a premiere. It wasn't even a screening.
Yeah.
It was just a regular
Casual movie night.
theater
Jason's
night.
the secret girlfriend.
And she got a whole like.
Is it
outfit.
secret, though?
It was really fun.
yeah, Jason's the secret girlfriend. We fucked
I don't know.
it
It must
there.
be on Vlog Squad TikTok. I feel like I have all the deets.
Out of all the wrong ones, there's one that has been talked about before. The rest are a secret.
Which?
Actually, 2 that have been talked about, and the rest are a secret.
What are the 2 that have been talked about then?
Absolutely not.
They've been talked about. You can tell me. Tell
When
me.
I'm
come on.
really lost
Give
on
the
is hooked
canceled
up with
viewers
a-
something. Tell me.
I'm lost on hooked up with a famous DJ because that means it has to be a guy. Because the only girls we've already like
Or
those
no,
were-
Susie. Susie hooked up with a famous DJ.
That's true.
Yeah, no shit. We've all talked about it already.
Wait, really?
Oh my god, I'm an idiot.
And then the other one was,
The sex doll.
no,
No, that didn't come out.
So it's David.
no, wait.
No, I still think it was Jason. I'm not convinced.
The way
you
I'm
guys are
jealous
right.
over a doll. If it were David, I need to stop. What's the other one?
Are
That's,
you okay?
No.
What's with you and David?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, no, that's it.
Oh
Pretty
my
much
god,
I
I
just
can't wait
won.
to know after. Well, guys, that was an amazing round of
Yeah.
that game. So in our
Good job.
break,
There was a couple where I was like, I really hope they don't get this one right.
I
'cause
know,
I'll
I
have to
know.
say it.
I'm so excited to know and in the future discuss. But
Yeah.
it's okay. It's okay. That I mean, an amazing. You guys played a well game because I gave
You
very.
did. You guys
giving
did good.
ones.
You guys did good.
Fuck you.
Apparently not. What we had? What is it? 1, 2,
But I'm not gonna lie, yours was much more fun.
But
you had like juicy shit.
Very
in yours.
juicy shit.
But I respect y'all for like actually playing the game and being
Yeah.
really secretive. You know that one of the biggest questions I kept getting asked if you guys have ever done psychedelics or Molly, or if you have any stories. Have you never done psychedelics?
I've definitely done it. I just don't have any crazy stories.
You've never taken a psychedelic though?
I've never done like the fun drugs.
That's
Good for you.
That's wild. I would love to see. You guys
I'm like
on
I'm scared of my own mind, so I
You'd
don't.
be
That's my
awesome.
as soon as I tried Molly, well, I technically twice, but it was an accident the second time. After that, I will never ever try like a hard drug. I don't think ever again because it's so
I did Molly every
traumatizing.
That
day
one's
for 2
something
years.
I feel like you do it like once in a blue moon, like once a year or once every 2 years. But it's like, it really makes you look at everything in a positive way.
Yeah, I mean, the only obviously the downfall is like the come down. It's not like we're like condoning it. I mean, I literally did Molly every day for 2 years
Yeah.
when I was 15 to
That's
17.
crazy.
Maybe that's why I have like Swiss cheese brain now. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, I don't recommend it at all. Like, there's a lot of like negative effects of that for sure.
And you're
for
probably doing a lot of ecstasy, like because the ecstasy pills are like very dangerous because those
Yeah.
are like
Two
cooked
hits of
up.
Mitsubishi.
That's why I liked
Those are-
Molly though. But in
those are
Vegas, it was like
cooked up.
there's pink, yellow, there's pink Molly, there's yellow Molly. There was like a whole like it was very strange.
Wasn't there like a
Brown too?
I
need
remember
to
like in
stop.
high school people were doing like they were like different color like ecstasy pills.
Yeah, it's like it was like
Yeah.
a different shape.
it
each
was like
one,
a
yeah.
red transformer. or
Yeah,
some
orange
shit.
Yeah,
Tesla.
Yeah, and there's like
Transformer or the-
Teslas.
There were
and-
Twitter ones at
Remember
one
that?
point.
Remember
the yellow Snapchats.
The what's the Yabba Dabba? No, Yabba Dabba Doo. What's that cartoon?
Flintstones.
The Flintstones like vitamin pills.
Oh, they made
It
them like
kind of
ecstasy?
look like that. Yeah. All
I'm
them,
just-
like, had a
Weird.
certain
I'm
shape
just
to it.
so surprised Heath is not. You'd be fun on mushrooms. I like almost want to push you to do it. Like I think it'd be
No,
awesome.
see, she's
I'm
a pusher.
curious. Like I'm like
Well, no,
curious of
mushrooms.
stuff.
Mushrooms are like weird because it's like I've heard that if you don't like weed, you shouldn't do mushrooms. That's what I've been told.
See, I don't smoke weed. I can't because I get super paranoid. But I will do mushrooms or like I'll take them like if I'm like in like Ojai.
Yeah.
Like I was just in
Huh.
Ojai and it's so nice. Like stars.
I've heard
everywhere,
like microdosing is a thing too. People
Yeah,
like microdose
I
instead
did
of
that.
taking medication.
I did
a lot
that
of
in
health
Utah.
benefits
In
to
Utah, that was
microdosing.
like like everyone was like telling me about it, and I was literally like I was taking like little pieces at a time until eventually it was like no longer microdosing at all. But yeah,
I do that on mushrooms. Once I have
I'm like,
one,
yeah, and
I
I
have
took
to have like
16.
50.
Yeah.
Like once I'm on one mushroom, I'm like, this is great. I need a second. Then I'm on two. I need like 50. Like, and I had a
addiction starts.
probably honestly, I had the worst mushroom trip too, and then I didn't do them for like a year. But now I'm back, baby. Give me a mushroom.
What scared me was that movie Shroom. Have you seen that movie Shroom?
No.
It's like a horror movie. It's like these guys do mushrooms at a forest.
That's what I'm scared. Like a bad trip. Like
Yeah.
oh
See,
my
I've
God.
never like tripped. Like I've never taken enough to like really like feel it.
Yeah.
I just always take like a little at a time.
Love a good mushroom. But moving back to what we were talking about 4 minutes ago, I was not. You thought I was asking if you guys ever hooked up.
Oh,
But
dick
it-
pills.
Dick pills, yes. But it reminded me that I saw a clip on TikTok. Speaking of being on Vlog Squad TikTok, I think you were on Remy and Alicia's podcast.
Mm-hmm.
You guys had a threesome with a porn star.
Oh, here we
Oh
go.
my god.
First
You
of all, have you
did?
ever hooked up outside of that?
What do you mean?
Have you two ever hooked up?
Have I hooked up with Zane? No.
No.
What kind of
I
question?
fuck all my friends. Who knows? You know,
She
we
does.
haven't fucked.
We
though, which is
haven't.
great.
Which other of your friends have you
all
hooked
of
up
them,
with?
every single one. Name one. Them.
I could count
like
for-
all your girlfriends and all your guy friends. You just hooking up
Not
with everyone?
all of them, but I mean, like, I have a weird complex too because I like things that are wrong.
She doesn't
So
like
it's, like, hot to
differentiate
me,
between
like-
loving someone. Like she's
Very
like, oh my god, I love
inappropriate.
them.
Imagine it's like a workplace and the boss is hooking
Yeah,
up.
right?
I used to do that when I worked retail. I would fuck my bosses always. Like I love if it is wrong, like I like get off to that. Like even with Chris, my current boyfriend, like when we first
Yeah.
started hooking up, we knew it'd make like 8 people mad, and I was like, that's so hot. Like
I'm like,
I'm
that's
just I
so
just
funny.
love that.
Refer back to the Mindy story time. I'm just talking.
I'm sorry. I love wrong shit. But you guys have never hooked up. Congratulations to you to make it this hard. Us too.
If I was
We
to
did-
if
we
I
did-
was to fucking do it, it'd be you.
Yeah.
But you had a
And
threesome.
protection. Protection always.
You guys don't
That's
trust
good
each
news.
other. You think you have fucking AIDS. No, but so you fucked a porn star, the two of you together.
Yeah.
Simultaneously.
So I want to hear about this.
Okay.
Female porn star, yes.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm
It
really,
wasn't like the thing is that the story like there's not much to it. It was just a very like out of like
Spur
it
of
was
the
very
moment.
it was very
like she
spur
wanted
of
to
the
fuck you
moment.
both, and then you guys
Yeah.
heard about it. This was a long time ago. I'm assuming, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the vibe? Like Eiffel Tower or like turn taking?
What does that even
I
mean?
feel like we're on the Call Her Daddy podcast.
Yeah.
Now.
Sorry, I just
Oh.
wanted
I'm
to-
sorry. That's not usually our like. Usually we talk
Like Eiffel Tower would be like them two touching hands and the girls in the middle ones.
To me, that
you know, both
the Eiffel
goals.
Tower is like. Like, I feel like that's a little funky. No, we didn't do that.
So you took turns. Did you both? of you-
That sounds awful. Taking turns.
What? It's a thing.
But
That
listen,
sounds awful.
No.
you don't.
I'm picturing.
I'm trying to tread lightly here.
I'm picturing Mariah's mom watching this podcast. Oh, Heath was on a podcast.
I'm having a hard
Wait,
time.
no, that's what I was thinking too.
I would be talking about everything right now if it wasn't for.
See, I have no family. I don't ever have.
I know,
those
but I
thoughts,
feel,
you know?
I honestly feel like.
I feel weird talking about it.
Okay, last question. Do you both nut?
Do we nut?
Did you? Is
Yes,
the
we
question.
both nated.
Okay. Yes.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bug.
I can't. I actually cannot even imagine this. Would I know the porn star?
No.
That's literally fucking insane. I cannot. Now you guys are so.
Like,
wholesome,
I
so.
said no so.
It's just
No,
like
you
Riley
probably never
Reid.
heard of her.
No, he's lying.
We've never like mentioned who it was, right?
No.
No, we still have
And
to,
we won't.
We won't. Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my. I want to know about so many other like vlog squad threesomes and shit. Like I bet there's.
Are there a lot of Vlog Squad threesomes?
There's not like
No,
outside
but-
of like this one. I don't think.
I just.
Maybe I'm sure Todd and Scott have
Who's
had
your
their
dream? Okay.
moments.
Okay. This is my question for you. Who's your dream Vlog Squad threesome?
Oh, I thought you were just gonna say threesome in general.
Oh, but that's kind of like you can't say it really because.
No, what do you mean, Jeff and David? No
Oh.
questions. Jeff's just so hot. One time Jeff called me beautiful over text and I still jack off to the thought of it. But
don't
and
know
then
why
David
I'm
would just
like-
have to have a gun to his head. So I mean, like, who knows? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a while that Todd was like hot, but like now I look at Todd as such a family man. Like he just like became
Yeah,
so.
he's gotten much more mature.
Yeah.
He but it was like insane. Like Todd was like the slutty one, and now
I
he's
know.
like he's gonna marry
But
Natalie in my eyes.
I miss that Todd though. I miss that Todd.
Do
like, I
you?
miss
He's
the
too mature now. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, and wholesome too. It's like he wants to hike. He wants to read poetry. Like
He
you
wants
know,
he wants to drink the night before and wake up still hungover and go hike and
Mm-hmm.
go work out and actually make it.
But I think I give Natalie full credit for that at the same time because it's like no, I don't. I think if he wasn't in love, like he would still be like that. You know.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. I don't even know.
I don't know. The true if they do end the relationship, I'm not saying they will, but like if they do, it'll be a true test to see. Hey,
Yeah.
does Todd?
What happens?
I'm
want
eager
what
to
it
see.
takes
Like, I
to-
want to know what that would be like because in a friend group, like I feel like you can't really date. Like you're not supposed to anyway. Date in a friend
That's
group.
why I love them too because
Yeah.
I love wrong shit. Like
Yeah.
Oh, you are bad.
it's so like I was everything to me. I was like,
That relationship confused us for a while.
Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause,
we
like-
were
We
very
did
shocked.
not know if it was real or if it was like something that they were just doing just in the meantime, just to.
Who
we
knew
didn't know.
I'm like
first?
Hunter. Hello.
who knew first?
We
Like
didn't
who
know.
knew
I
that
only-
Todd and Natalie
They
were-
they hit it from everybody for a while.
Yeah. I think for
I'm like-
months.
Yeah.
Noted.
I feel like David probably knew first.
David probably knew. He probably was like, Natalie, you need to tell me right now because.
Do you
Yeah.
think there was ever a point where that made David jealous?
No, honestly.
No.
I hate that. There's always like something about me that wants the true
I
love
think
story
maybe
of that.
weird because like imagine a friend from mine from back home is working for me and one of my friends started a relationship with her. I'd probably feel a little like weird about it, but I wouldn't.
I
No.
get like
Wouldn't.
being like protective a little bit because it's like
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
no,
feel like-
but I just like obviously there was that time where everyone shipped Natalie with David, and I was definitely a part of that. I was like, if I'm gonna let David go,
Yes, but no, I
You were the spam
sometimes
accounts. I was like, no, Tana and David all the way.
she's like, I heard David loves Tana.
yeah, no, literally the only comment ever of that. It's automatically in like a comment filter that would never happen.
I feel like his biggest concern was like, would it like mess up anything with work?
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Is you almost like it. Not that you like are looking toward the end, but it's like you worry about how it's going to end and how
Right.
it's going to affect everybody because
Yeah.
it's like
'Cause
that
that's not
upsets
gonna be
like
fun.
the entire natural balance of your group. I always like
Yeah. The thing is, like Todd and Corinna are like good now, so I feel like in our head was like, oh, if Natalie and Todd ended.
yeah,
maybe
we
it'll
didn't
be
think it was
good
gonna
again.
last in the beginning, and then we were
depends.
like, oh,
Me,
yeah.
I could never. I'm so emotional. I'd be like I have to leave this group entirely.
Oh yeah, no, that's mature of Corinna because I would probably freak out. Like, which is, but obviously she just didn't.
Depends,
give a fuck.
too, on
What
how
Yeah,
I
I
was
think
saying.
that, I feel like it was. I always saw the relationship as like a show. It was almost like for
Yeah.
entertainment. It was
Yeah.
fun. It was
Yeah.
fun for all of us to like see that.
Yeah.
But like
it was a nice
they
little
were
drama
they were a
to
good couple
follow.
though. They look good together.
One night, Natalie and I went out and we got so fucked up, and she ended up coming back to my house. She actually slept in my bed, and I kicked Chris out, and it was just me and her in my bed, and Chris was like literally on the floor or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember I spent hours going, like, "Are you gonna marry Todd? Like, what? Like, is this really real?" And it was after that conversation that I was like, "Damn, like they might get married."
Yeah.
Like it's
It's so cool.
It's interesting. It's crazy. It's,
Lots of
it's-
vlog squad weddings in the future.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite vlog bit that you ever did? that you've ever done with David or with you guys? Is there one that sticks out to you?
The one recreating Bad Baby, where we got to
Really?
like,
Oh yeah, that was fun.
Like where you smashed the TV and
yeah,
shit?
we were like
Yeah.
wrestling. It was so fun.
That's so wild.
It's just being able to be a character.
That was a long
Yeah.
time ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
so
that-
long ago.
That
No.
wasn't that in like the OG apartment?
Yeah, my
Yeah.
all-time favorite one we ever did together was at that party where we were on each other's shoulders and we fell into the table.
Oh,
and
and
the
the table-
snapped in half.
It was almost like planned. It was almost like someone went there with a
was
screwdriver and was
so
like, "This is gonna
good.
fall perfectly to what Heath and I are gonna do
Yeah.
I
right
don't know
now."
what you're talking about. I'll have to look it up.
I'll show you after.
I mean,
I'm a
it's-
super fan.
It was this girl's party and like
You know what we're talking about?
Of course.
her shit was just being like we were just destroying, like not purposely, but like we were just fucking up shit
But
accidentally.
wasn't she like so excited that you guys were there?
Yeah.
She was
like,
just like, "You guys are fun." Like she didn't care because she
Yeah.
saw everything was happening, but like it was really funny. That was also
It's funny because I would assume you'd say like the rich bits, like the foam in the backyard or the pranks or anything.
No,
like
you
that.
know what? We never really like
Yeah.
got excited about the science experiments or anything like that.
Really?
It was just like
Yeah.
I like to see a good like
Those are more scary than anything because you don't know what's gonna happen. So you're sitting there like shaking the whole time, like you know something's about to explode. You don't know if it's gonna be toxic or if it's gonna like get on you. So you're just like, okay, here we go. I am not qualified to do this.
because
but
David
let's see.
always kept like those obviously what it's gonna sorry
what it's gonna do.
what it's
Yeah.
gonna do. He keeps that from us, but like I'm
So we
always,
don't
like,
know the like what our reaction
what's-
is gonna
yeah.
But like I want to see those explosions so I can come up with funny stuff to do with the explosion. So if I
Right.
know it's not this big crazy thing, it's only in this area, I can
like formulate
perform
like
better.
what you're gonna
Yeah.
do.
David, pro tip: tell your explosive.
Yeah, I've told David this multiple times. Though. There's times where I'm just like, just show it to me. Trust me, it'll be better for everybody if we just know what this explosion is. He's like, no, I want to
get
keep it a
that.
secret.
But I think that before we say anything else terrible, we should end this podcast. But you guys are my favorite people and my favorite guests. I enjoyed this so much. That was
Thank
amazing.
you.
Thanks for having
Honestly,
us.
I
That
thought
was
this was
great.
gonna go a lot worse.
I know.
No,
Heath
I
and
mean-
I were on our way here. We're like, bro, what is gonna happen on this?
I
fucking
know.
Well, I had
show?
a whole list of things that I would ask you if I could, but I know I can't. Shoddy, and this episode wouldn't come out. So, but I think for what I was given to work with,
Let's see how this
Great.
episode goes in like the comments and everything, and then maybe next time we can amp it up a little.
That
bit.
is
Yeah, we push it a
completely
little
valid.
further, like see
This would be-
exactly how far we can
Push
take
it,
it.
push the envelope.
thank you guys so much for coming
Thanks for
on.
having us.
And
Thank you for
I
having
love
us.
you guys. Get your Cremota coffee, fucking drink a happy hour. I don't even know what they're doing anymore. I just
Thank
like
you.
throw your money at them. I don't even know. Thank you guys
Thank
for
you.
coming.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Tana Mongeau is cancelled.
A DWE talent production.